I am Superior Shelby. I'm a small business development coach, which means I like to help you build your business, friend. And I'm also a 71% successful grant writer. In this video today, I'm going to actually apply for a $10,000 startup grant live on YouTube. And if you would allow me the pleasure to get to know your startup and also to help you get this $10,000, all you have to do is click the link in the description. I'm hoping you're watching this on like a tablet or a laptop. If not, it's easier for you to access the information in the description on a laptop because YouTube is updating so we can be able to tap on the links, okay, friend? But this grant is a $10,000 grant for anybody who wants to start a business, okay? Even if you have an LLC and your LLC has just simply been collecting dust, this is still the perfect grant opportunity for you to take on. Now, in order to have me and my team apply for you, you must purchase the $35 course on how to write your business plan. The reason why I came to that conclusion is because this is a startup grant. And what I understand is most startups need a business plan. A business plan is going to help push you and kickstart your business funding journey. So many of us truly need some money and some working capital to get started, right? Well, why not apply for these grants? Then we don't even have to worry about credit checks. We don't have to worry about our personal information needed like date of birth and social. And we also don't have to give them our bank account statements. Free money. No, none of that stuff. We don't have to pay it back. Now, friend, if this is your first time in and getting to know me, hey, friend, welcome in. Happy Friday. I'm always talking about some free money opportunities that we can take advantage of. We're so programmed in America to truly believe that we have to take on credit cards, debt, loans, debt, lines of credit, debt, okay? All right, we don't have to take on those opportunities. We have grant funding opportunities out here in the United States from these big Fortune 500 companies like Amazon, Tesla, Google, Walmart, Uber Eats, and also from the U.S. Treasury, the actual government, and from other organizations like nonprofit organizations like Fearless Fund, Hello Skip, and Hello Alice. They are giving away this free money because it helps them on the back end of the taxes, but that ain't none of our business, friend. Our business is about getting this free money that we could take advantage of right now today, okay? Hello Skip is a federally certified nonprofit organization. No, I don't work for them folks, friend, but I believe that this is the perfect platform for you to join in order for you to kickstart your grant writing journey. You keep telling yourself you got a good idea and you talking to your sister, friend, cousins, your significant others, and all your coworkers, but you still ain't putting your money where your mouth is because you ain't got none. It's okay, friend. That's why you need to apply for this grant. Visit helloskip.com. I'm about to show you the grant right now if you hang tight. And sign yourself up. You can use my invite code Superior Shelby, or you can have me sign you up and apply for the grant for you, kickstarting your grant writing journey. And all you got to do is copy and paste these answers into a whole nother grant inside the Hello Skip platform. Yeah, friend. Hello Skip has a full platform, a dashboard with over 20 grants that you can apply to. So if you've been trying to ask yourself and you've been hearing the buzzword grants, you're like, well, how do we apply for these opportunities? How do we search for these opportunities, right? Hello Skip is the perfect platform to join because you don't have to go through so many different platforms to try to find different opportunities that serve in your favor. You can use the grants that's inside of Hello Skip and apply for the ones that serve in your favor. The other two websites that I use to search and apply for grants is grants.gov, which is the governmental website for grants, and also grantwatch.com. GrantWatch is $40 a month. So the reason why I'm pushing out Hello Skip, friend, is because Hello Skip is free. Yeah, capital F-R-E-E. And we love free, honey. We love OPM, other people's money. All right? So in this video, let me have the pleasure of applying for the grant for you. If you've already had me apply for a grant for you, friend, this ain't for you, friend. I'm encouraging you to go and apply for this opportunity and so many others yourself. But if this is your first time and you have been referred to me by one of your friends, a significant other, a coworker, or someone you know, welcome in, friend. I'm the perfect person to help you get some working capital to scale yourself, okay? Now, if you have already purchased my $35 course on how to write a business plan and you want me to apply for this grant for you, then honestly, friend, if you truly don't have the time, then you need to just join my community, all right? It's $20 a month. The link is in the description as well. Now, once you join my community, or you purchase my $35 course, I will send you a Google form. The Google form is a short form questionnaire of information I will need to go ahead and apply for this grant for you. So let me show y'all the grant so y'all can go apply for it yourself, or you can have me apply for it for you, okay? All right. Hey, friends, welcome in. I hope y'all are having an amazing business week. This week has been very full of production for me, honestly. I got bags under my eyes because I'm tired. All right, so you can visit helloskip.com. You guys know me. I have been on YouTube for over 5 years and I never gatekeep any type of information. It's important for all Americans, no matter what ethnic group, race, gender, or sexuality you are. I believe everybody should have this information, okay? So you can visit helloskip.com. This is the $10,000 startup grant. It says, at Skip, we understand that starting a business is difficult. It's why we build our tools to help entrepreneurs fund and grow their business. The Skip $10,000 startup grant celebrates the sacrifices you have made to start your business. This grant is open to all early stage entrepreneurs and small business owners in the United States, regardless of the stage or size of their business. You must be a US-based entrepreneur. You have to be 18 years or older. Preference will be given to early stage entrepreneurs. And you have by May 31st to apply for this grant. Now that's just 11 days, about 21 days left, okay? We got about 21 days left to apply for this grant. So you want to prioritize the opportunity right now, and you want to go ahead and apply for this grant for yourself right now, okay? You want to prioritize it right now, friend, and you want to apply for the grant right now, even though we have by May 31st. It's a 3-question application, and it's Friday morning, so you can go ahead and knock it out, all right? The first question asks, describe your product or service. For those of you who are just coming in, we are talking about the Hello Skip $10,000 startup grant. You do not have to have an LLC, and let me go back to the details. When a grant has all of these bulletins here, friend, this is all of what is required, okay? It says, here's how it works. You must be a US-based entrepreneur. You have to be 18 years or older. Preference will be given to early stage entrepreneurs. So that means if you don't have an LLC, and if you don't have a EIN, and if you don't have a website, this is the perfect grant for you to kickstart your journey. And then you have to apply by May 31st, which is just 21 days away, okay? So on this page, you don't see where it says we need your bank statements. On this page, you don't see where it says we need your LLC. On this page, you don't see where it says we need for you to have a certain type of income. You need to have a certain type of credit score. No, this is not required for these grant opportunities. Grants is free money. And matter of fact, we actually Googled it the other day. We're going to Google it again for those of you who just simply need to see the actual definition. What is a small business grant? There you go. A small business grant is an award, usually financial, shmoney, given to one entity, which is you. You are an entity. When you purchase an LLC, or when you're getting ready to purchase an LLC, or when you get your EIN number, which by the way, the EIN is free, friend. You can visit irs.gov. All right. You can visit irs.gov, and you can literally go, oh wait, hold on, I put it in wrong. irs.gov, and you can go get your free EIN, right? Once you come in here, what I usually do is, or you could scroll through here because it should say apply for your EIN. You see that? Boom. Get that. Go ahead and get this right now today. It's free to get it, friend. It's literally free to get it. And you go through this entire process. Now, once you have your EIN, friend, that is called a employee or an entity identification number, right? So you are an entity. Now, small business grant is a award. Not a loan, an award, okay? When you get an award, do you ever have to pay an award back? When you get an award, do you ever have to pay an award back? No, you don't. So it says given by one entity. Given by one entity, which can typically be a company, which is like Walmart, Amazon, Etsy, Google, a foundation like Hello Skip and them, or the government, like the U.S. Treasury, the SBA, the presidential administration, like the Biden administration. And they give this financial award to a company to facilitate a goal, aka start your business, or incentivize performance, aka scale your business. That's what this is for. I hope this is literally, I just Googled what is a small business grant. Clear as day. Clear as day. So for those of you who don't have clarity on what a business grant is, here you go. You could just Google it, friend. A small business grant is an award. You never had to pay an award back. Usually financial, right, which is money, given by one entity, typically a company, which could be Walmart, Amazon, a foundation, which could be Hello Skip, Hello Alice, the Fearless Fund, or the government, which could be the U.S. Treasury. It can also be the Biden administration or the presidential administration at the time. To a company to facilitate a goal, that could be starting a business or incentivize a performance, scaling a business. Okay, that's what that means. Now, I wanted to give y'all the full definition because I understand that some of us we be overthinking stuff. We don't need to overthink that. So after reading the definition of what it is, let's come back to what the actual requirements are for the startup grant. This grant is open to all early stage entrepreneurs and small business owners in the United States. Early stage entrepreneurs is somebody who has a great idea, an innovator, somebody who wants to start a business, and you are an entrepreneur, but you are not a small business owner yet because your ass ain't got an LLC article yet. And if you do got an LLC article, or if you do have articles of organization, then, and it's been collecting dust and you haven't been making profits, you should still apply for this grant, regardless of the stage or size of your business. When it says regardless of the stage or size of your business, I'm really breaking this down for y'all. When it says that truly means that it does not matter if you made profits in your business or if you didn't. You qualify. Now, you must be a US-based entrepreneur and you have to be 18 years or older, right? Preference will be given to early stage entrepreneurs. So if you know somebody, don't gatekeep no information, friend, because you don't want nobody gatekeeping information from you. Send it, share this video out, share this live video out so other people can really get an understanding of the reasons for why they need to be applying for these opportunities. The more and more we apply, the more grant opportunities that they will post out there for us. Now, we have by May 31st to apply for this grant. Now, remember, you can visit helloskip.com. It's up here at the top. Okay? There you go. There you go, okay? US-based entrepreneurs and small business owners. You can visit helloskip.com and apply for this 3-question application, or you can have me apply for you here live on YouTube, okay? Now, what does your business do? Describe your product or service. This is the first question. I'm actually going over the application with y'all just to give you reassurance and to help you prepare for this grant opportunity. Describe your product or service. Now, these are my answers. Don't get spooked because my answers are thorough, detailed, professional, and polished, honey. I've been doing this for 8 years. Okay, the second question says, why did you start your business? Explain. So many of you have an amazing testimony. You need to be able to explain that testimony, or go to ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT the reasons for why you started the business, and let ChatGPT put together your professional answer, or improve with AI inside of HelloSkip. HelloSkip is such a dope platform that it has artificial intelligence inside of it to help you formulate your thorough answers. Did I use AI for this? Unfortunately, no, because it will come up, it will come up here. Okay, let me show you where it will come up. Actually, I want to show y'all a profile where someone used it, but it will actually come up here on the side. Okay, you will see it. Okay, and then the last question says, what would you consider to be your biggest accomplishment? Okay, what would you consider to be your biggest accomplishment since starting your entrepreneurial journey? For so many of you all, that could be just taking a leap of faith and leaving your job and putting all your eggs in one basket. Some of you all could be just, creating this idea and actually purchasing the LLC that you just got at the beginning of this year. That could be a big accomplishment for you because you didn't believe that you can be an entrepreneur at one point in time, right? So 3-question application. Describe your product or service. Why did you start your business? And what would you consider to be your biggest accomplishment since starting your entrepreneurial journey? That's it. Nowhere on this application did it ask you for your LLC. Nowhere did it ask you for your EIN number. It does not ask you for your website or your social media links. It doesn't want to know your Facebook or LinkedIn. It doesn't want to know your Instagram. It doesn't want to know your personal credit. So it's not asking for date of birth or social. It's also not asking you to upload any tax returns. And it does not want any of your bank statements. Remember, a small business grant is an award. You ain't never had to pay an award back, friend. Usually financial. This is Google, babe. Okay, this is Google. What is a small business grant? We literally Googled it. Usually financial, given by one entity. It could be a company, which is Walmart, Amazon, Google, a foundation like Hello Skip or Hello Alice, or the government like the U.S. Treasury. Okay, or the United States presidential, administration. And they give this money to a company to facilitate a goal. Facilitating a goal could be starting a business. That's a goal. or incentivize performance, which could be scaling your business. Performance. Once we give you this money, are you going to perform well? And explain that to us. That ain't no different from this three-question application. Describe your product or service. Why did you start your business? And what would you consider to be your biggest accomplishment? Okay? So for those of you who are just coming in, you can visit helloskip.com, right? If you want me to apply for this grant for you and you are a startup, okay, you are a startup, I never applied for a grant for you, I want you to go ahead and purchase my course on how to write a business plan. The reasons for why I say that is because you're going to need a business plan on your business funding journey. Even when you want to get loans, lines of credit, and credit cards, you need to have a business plan now. Especially with CDFI loans, right? You can't get approved for a CDFI loan or a SBA loan without a business plan. These are facts. You could call the SBA directly after this. You could reach out to a CDFI loan lender right now after this and ask them. And they're going to tell you, yes, you need a business plan. Some of them are going to tell you you need an LOI, which is an acronym for letter of intent. This is a $35 course that literally shows you how to use traditional tools. And I also show you how to use AI on creating your business plan. So once you purchase this business plan course, then I will go ahead and send you a Google form. And once you complete that form, then I will have all the information needed to go ahead and apply for this grant for you. Okay? The link is in the description. If you are on your laptop, it's so much easier for you to click. If you're not and you're on your cell phone, you might have to go ahead and visit www.superiorsolutions.etsy.com in order to access this, okay? All right, so let's get back to it. The HelloSkip $10,000 grant is for anybody, no matter what race, ethnic group, gender, sexuality you are. If you want to start a business and you are in the United States of America, this is the perfect grant for you. I'm so tired of hearing my people, especially in the Black community, say, oh, I want to start a business. I guess I'll start it next year. Man, you ain't serious. Oh, I want to start a business, but I don't have money. Yeah, well, you got to put the money where your mouth is, friend, and you got to apply for these opportunities. But are you really committed? I want to know, how committed are you to your business funding journey, which is why they asked this particular question. What would you consider to be your biggest accomplishment? They want to see, what steps have you actually taken to develop your company? What steps have you actually taken to really get yourself to the next level? Are you still at those steps where you are still trying to get your website? This is why you need to apply for this grant. You could say that your biggest accomplishment was you actually getting your LLC and getting all your startup foundations together. However, you simply lack the working capital at this moment to be able to develop your website so you could market yourself. This is why you need to apply for the grant. You have to really sell the idea of the reasons for why you need this grant. If you are not good with words, we got artificial intelligence out here. You got ChatGPT, and inside of HelloSkip, it offers AI tools. You can click on Improve with AI. There's no reason for you not to apply for this 3-question application. You're not wasting it. You're not even spending no more than 5 minutes on this application. Right? So I see y'all asking questions, so let me go ahead and answer y'all questions. I'm so serious about applying for these grant opportunities, friend, because like I said, I hear so many of my friends and so many people that I have been associated with in my life journey. And these are people that have been saying for the last 5 to 7 years, I want to start a business. I want to do a lash business. I want to start a cooking, a baking business. I want to sell plates and dinners. I want to do lawn care services. The most surface level ideas, which I ain't judging, but it's like, are you serious about it? But then these same people that say that, guess what? They go and work a 9 to 5 instead of putting their faith and belief into them actually developing their companies. But this is the way that you show perseverance. This is the way that you show faith and belief in yourself. Just applying for opportunities, even with you working your 9 to 5, applying for a 3-question application, you're not losing nothing, even if it's on your 15-minute break. You got to be willing to put that energy out there. You got to be able to create your own reality. And if you believe in failure, then that's what it is, babe. You can't believe in that. So let me see what y'all saying. Good morning. Hey, Veronica. Hey, David. Hey, let me see. What about people who want to launch a nonprofit organization, charity? It will be the same process. Please provide me with the website. No, this is for a startup. So this is for people who want to start a business. For nonprofit organizations, you guys need to visit grants.gov. If you don't know how to search for a nonprofit grant opportunity, visit grants.gov, grants.gov. This is the governmental website that you will find all grant opportunities for no matter what the industry or the situation is, right? So if you are into marine biology, if you are into health development and youth development, if you are into medical courier services, if you are into transportation and trucking, if you are into fishing, if you are into family farming, if you are into tech and tech development, right? If you have a nonprofit organization that's into youth development, that's into holistic healing, that's into persons with disability development, whatever your nonprofit is, go to grants.gov. Now, let me forewarn you. When you go to grants.gov, make sure you have your 501c3. Make sure you have your letter of intent. Make sure you have your business plan, or it won't be a business plan. It will be called a project plan. Make sure you have all of your ducks in a row, because before you go to apply for these government grants, they're going to ask you for all of this. And you're going to get frustrated if this is your first time applying for grants, and you're going to doubt yourself, and then you're going to come to a point where you're not going to apply for grants, only to find me on YouTube 6 months later and to say, damn, Shelby, I remember seeing you on live. Can you apply for the grant for me? Yes, $3,000. Okay, so let me steer you in the right direction. Make sure you have your ducks in a row. Make sure you have your LOI together, which is your letter of intent, and make sure you have your business plan together. If you don't know how to write a business plan, I have a $35 course on how to do that, okay? Or a project plan. It's the same exact way, right? And or you can have me write it for you. I charge $300, okay? All right, so let me see. LOL, apply yourself. Exactly. I'm sorry, my phone cut off. How do I get you to apply for the grant for me? I left my job at the post office so I can open my dance and sip studio. Okay, Lakia. So you can, if you want me to apply for you, and this is your first time starting a grant, into grant writing, then the link in the description is there for you. All right, you want to purchase the How to Write a Business Plan course through Etsy. Okay, so you can visit superioursolution.etsy.com. You can purchase my $35 course. I will send you a Google form to complete, and I'll go ahead and apply for this $10,000 grant for you live on YouTube. Live, L-I-V-E on YouTube. I ain't getting off until I apply for you, right? So that's how that goes. So yeah, anybody who want me to apply for them here live on YouTube and I have not applied for a grant once before, then go ahead and purchase the $35 course on how to write a business plan. The reasons for why I'm bringing this course back up to you guys is because this is a grant for startups, and startups need to have a business plan. Simple as that. Even if you want to go for SBA loans, even if you want to go for CDFI loans, right? You need to have a business plan in place, because these companies or these lenders, especially on the loan side, these banks are not giving money out like that because they're going through so much on the back end with commercial real estate. And if you guys have been paying attention to American economics, if you watch like CNBC, Wall Street, Bloomberg, places like that, they have all been saying how banks have been going through it because commercial real estate ain't hitting on nothing. Hey, I'm just throwing that out there. So with that being said, you got to come to the table not only with credit, not only with income, but also with a letter of intention, with a business plan. Yes, they keep putting hurdles in place so the average American cannot gain on these opportunities. But then you got grants where you ain't got to do none of that. You got grants that's literally just asking you questions that you need to be asking yourself. Describe your product or service. Simple. I do lashes. I sell lashes, and I create lash clusters that I can sell on Etsy. Right? I'm into e-commerce, and I believe everyone should feel feminine and feel beautiful when they are batting their eyes. Why did you start your business? I started my business because I was simply going through a situation, and I also, at one point in time, I didn't feel beautiful within myself. And one day I put on some Kish lashes, and I said, oh, it's a different world out here. I clearly could see. I got vision. After understanding how beautiful I was with a pair of Kish lashes, I decided to dissect the lashes and figure out how I can create my own lash. When I learned how to create my own clusters, I decided to go ahead and give out my free clusters to my family and friends, only to find out that they fell in love with my lashes. They kept asking for more. So I started my business because I had a demand in my product. What is your biggest accomplishment? My biggest accomplishment, right? My biggest accomplishment is simply me taking a leap of faith, right? Me taking a leap of faith into entrepreneurship. So I'm helping you guys answer these questions or giving you an idea on how you can answer these questions yourself, right? Because if I was a gatekeeper, I'd be like, oh, just purchase my course. Purchase my course, you guys. Purchase my course so that way you can come in and then I can, get money from you and then I'll apply for you. No, this is not what it is. Visit helloskip.com, apply for it yourself. Or if you truly feel like you don't have the time, right? Or you don't know the words, like how to put it together. Because I understand not everybody is good with putting words together. I get it. Sometimes you talk and you let it out and you kind of go on and go on and go on. Like I had some clients earlier, toward the end of last week where I did some consultations and they were going on and on and on. But guess what? Towards the end of the consultation, I was like, okay, so you said this, and this. You actually meant this, correct? They said, yeah. And I was like, yeah. So boom, you could do this, that, and the third, right? So I'm really good at organizing your thoughts. So this is why I'm like, okay, I get it. I totally get it. If you're not good with putting it together, that's why I'm offering my help. But if you've already had my help, and especially if you already joined my community, please apply for this grant yourself, okay? Because, you know what I mean? Like you got to take on opportunities. You got to be vigilant yourself. You got to do what's called business due diligence, okay? All right, so let me see. My friend says, I heard that with the basic Hello Skip plan, you can only use AI so many times, then it cannot be used anymore. Is that true? That is absolutely true. You got to pay for it. You got to pay to play, right? Speaking of paying to play, and I'm so happy we're kind of like on this subject, but yes, you have to pay to play with that, okay? And if you want to continue using AI, if you wanted to continue to apply for grants for you, if you wanted to do all of that, then absolutely, you gotta pay. Because guess what? They gotta pay to keep that AI bot there for you. You know how much it costs to have an AI bot in your business? I know because, girl, I'm in here trying to get one for mine. This is why my whole entire website taking forever. So when y'all go on there, right, all you have to do is you can ask the chat bot will give you the answers, right? Things like that. But it costs, okay? And this is a nonprofit organization. So yeah, you got to pay for your own subscription for that, right? It makes a lot of sense. When you guys, I can't wait till you guys get to that point where you've developed. I cannot wait until you get to that point to where you have developed your company and you understand how much these things really cost, like a business overhead can really get there. My business overhead is well over $10,000 a month with my payroll, right? That ain't really too much including all of the other artificial intelligence tools and things that I want to get into and that I want to put out there, right? You gotta pay to please. Same thing with Instagram. Matter of fact, Meta has officially came out with different, subscription packages. So not only are we paying the $14 or $15.99 basic package for just to be verified to have the blue check, now they have a business package for $350. Am I paying for it? Absolutely. Absolutely. You wanna know why? Because when y'all search for grants on Instagram, which is y'all favorite platform for real, you're gonna see me in my face. Yeah. So you gotta pay to play. Are you willing to pay $350 a month just to make sure your product or service gets pushed out there on Instagram? And this is through Instagram. This ain't through no marketing people. This is through Instagram, which means the algorithm is genuinely going to serve in your favor if you pay this $350. It's a no-brainer for me. But for some who don't really understand the development process or don't really understand business, right? Some people feel like, even like I saw a comment earlier, like you got to speak softer. Baby, I'm a boss. I've been a boss for almost a decade. Ain't shit sweet over here. I done made millions of dollars. So I don't have time to like cookie cut anything. I want to get straight to the point and help you guys. Are you willing to pay to play, right? That's the thing with the Hello Skip, with the artificial intelligence thing, but also you a hustler. You are a boss. You are a innovator. Use the artificial intelligence tool up to as much as you can and use ChatGPT. Matter of fact, why use improved AI when you got ChatGPT and it's free, right? So you just have to educate yourself on the different artificial intelligence tools you can use outside of what's inside of HelloSkip, right? It actually will help individuals use more words themselves. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Lakia. Okay, yeah, Lakia says she's done. What was the grant? Hey, Sean. So it's the HelloSkip $10,000 startup grant. Artina says, it sounds good in my head when I type it. And that's fine. So you need to type it out inside of ChatGPT, right? Since it sounds good in your head, and see what the answer comes out to be, right? Simple. We got too much ChatGPT. We got too much artificial intelligence. You know they created robots. Y'all seen that? Did y'all see the actual robot from OpenAI? Who is the owner or the creator of ChatGPT? Did y'all see that? Where it was the robot, and the robot literally, the guy said, can you pick up this trash and explain to me the reasons for why you gave me the apple? The robot literally picked up the trash and said, I gave you the apple because that's the only edible thing to give you at the moment that I see in my space. Y'all ain't see that? Yeah, the robots is outside. Let me also inform you as well, all right? So y'all know the self-checkout lines out there in Walmart, and then they put in Target, and then they put in CVS and Walgreens. Let me tell y'all what they're doing. They are hiring Philippines or individuals outside of the United States to hop on Zoom, kind of like a video call when you are checking out, in case you may need help when you are checking out. See, it's a software, it's a POS system. So that same POS system can be managed and operated from across the seas. So if you have to decline something, or if you have to take something off of your order, well, that person who was on the video screen when you are checking out, when you're doing self-checkout, so all that free scanning, and y'all ain't scanning nothing for real, that ain't happening no more. And so this person is gonna say, hey, welcome to Walmart. Thank you so much for shopping with us. Just let me know if you need any help. And while you are checking out, she's sitting there just watching you. And then once you get ready to check out, you're like, oh shoot, I double scanned this. She's gonna say, oh, no worries, Mr. Johnson. I'll go ahead and delete this for you. And then she'll delete it for you right then and there. And then you'll go ahead and check out. But that person, she's only getting paid $3 an hour. $3 an hour versus you who demands at least $15 an hour. Because you got kids, you got life is life, and over here we got a lot of money. That is what's going on. Google what I just said, because it's all on the internet. Matter of fact, go on Instagram and search for it. I'm telling you right now, people really believe that bro, things are changing. So you guys have to get into artificial intelligence. You got to get into learning how to use these free tools we got, because this is just a surface. This is just the beginning. Remember, I don't know, some of y'all might be too young for this, but I remember when the internet came out, and I remember when like all of these different things happened. I remember when there was chat rooms. That was kind of like the first vibe of social media, right? And I remember it developed from that. So I'm telling you right now, this is a whole new world, new playing field. So even if it's artificial intelligence inside of this grant application, it's 3 questions, you might be able to use it for the entire application, but for another application, you might not be able to, all right? So use ChatGPT, you'll be fine. All right, so let me show you guys the grant. For those of y'all who are coming in here, Jen says, what's the name of the grant we're discussing? We are discussing the HelloSkip $10,000 startup grant, all right? And this is the grant for you all. Let me go over the details again since you guys are just coming in, all right? So this is it. You know I don't gatekeep nothing. It's here at the top. Visit helloskip.com. Now it says, at Skip, we understand that starting a business is difficult. It's why we build our tools to help entrepreneurs fund and grow their business. The Skip $10,000 startup grant celebrates the sacrifices you have made to start your business. Now, this grant is open to all early stage entrepreneurs and small business owners in the United States. Regardless of the stage or size of their business, here's how it works. You must be an entrepreneur, US-based entrepreneur in the United States. You have to be 18 years or older. Preference will be given to early stage entrepreneurs, and you have by May 31st. Now, Lakia just purchased, okay? So what I'm gonna do is, Lakia, I am going to send you through the Etsy chat, all right, I'm going to send you the Google form I need for you to complete, all right? So you'll receive like an email notification saying, hey, you have an Etsy message, Lakia, so go ahead and check that in just a few seconds, okay? In just a few seconds. Yeah, Gabby is in the chat. Y'all know who Gabby is. Y'all shout out to Gabby. Okay. Gabby is my assistant. She's my trusted person, so she'll be answering some of y'all questions in here too. So let me go ahead and make sure you have what you need. Shout out to Lakia. Yes. And Lakia, I want to know, like, what makes you want to get into grant funding, right? Like, how did you hear about grants? At least let's start there. Like, how did you learn about this? Okay, so I just sent it to her. I also want to make sure you got it via email too, so just in case. Yeah, so it's sent to you already. Check your email, the Gmail that you signed up with. Yeah, check that, and then once you check it, you should see my email in there. Okay. So for those of you who are just coming in, I am going to apply for this $10,000 grant live on YouTube for Lakia. So I'm just making sure she has my Google form to complete, which just asks her like, what is her business name going to be, right? Things like that. And once she fills out the form, I'll have all the information I need to go ahead and apply for this grant pursuit. Isn't that something? Oh, so excited. Okay, so making sure she has it both via email and through the Etsy chat, okay? Y'all know I love going through the Etsy chat, but some of y'all don't be like receiving it. Okay. So, hey, she was like on YouTube. Oh, you found out about grants on YouTube. Hey, how's it going? Thank you so much. Grand Rising Shelby, Grand Rising friend. How's it going? Happy Friday. Okay. So, for those of you who are just coming in, we are applying to the Hello Skip $10,000 startup grant. Some of you all want to start a business, but you don't have the capital. Matter of fact, a lot of you all, and this is the perfect grant to apply for. I've been actually getting questions over the weekend, like, okay, or I've seen some comments on my YouTube, like one person commented and was like, oh, can somebody like this and let me know like if you've received a grant before? The grantors post the people that they give the awards out to on their website. Yes. Hello Skip right now is updating. They have them all on their YouTube, but on the actual Hello Skip website, they're going to have a whole nother part where they have just straight winners to motivate you, to show you that this is real. You don't have to believe in it. For non-believers, please get off of my live. If you don't believe in yourself and you don't believe that you can get some free money to start a business, get off. If you don't believe that you can get a grant to pay for your LLC, get off. If you believe that a grant is just like a loan, line of credit, and credit card, and I've been on YouTube for 5 years explaining to y'all what a grant is, get off my life. And the reason why I say it like that is because, one, I'm not going to cookie cut nothing for you when I'm a boss. And you need to develop your boss-like character. A boss is somebody who's bossy, not somebody who's cookie cutter. Oh, you guys, come and apply for this Hello Skip grant. Y'all ain't gonna listen to shit I'm saying if I say it like that. I gotta be aggressive because I need for you to understand that this is the perfect opportunity for you, and it's just a 3-question application, but you fumbling and playing with your dreams. HelloSkip.com. It's a 3-question application. Let's go over it together. All right, so these are the requirements. Through these bulletins, friend, when it says this information, this is all it requires. Do not overthink it, because if you overthink it, you're going to down spiral. And when you down spiral, you're going to doubt yourself. And when you doubt yourself, then you're not going to fill out nothing. And see, that's what the programming does to you. So I need for you to go against the grain at this moment and visit HelloSkip.com and apply for this grant yourself. Right? Or you can go ahead and have me apply for the grant for you, saving you time and mental stress. I know some of y'all might not know how to answer these questions. Look at my answers for this particular person. This is Moano that I did, I think, last week. Right? So describe your product or service. This is the actual application we're going over because I don't gatekeep no information. The second question, why did you start your business? Right? That's that. The third question, what would you consider to be your biggest accomplishment? Right? What would you consider to be your biggest accomplishment since starting your entrepreneurial journey? A 3-question application. All right? So my answers are thorough. What I also like about the Hello Skip platform is that it has this answer strength, bar right here, which gives you reassurance on how strong your answer is before you decide to submit the application. So before you submit the application, you want to make sure all of your answers are strong and they have this green bar. You want to make sure all of your answers are thorough, okay? How much do you charge when you apply for someone? So if I'm applying to this grant, all you have to do is purchase the $35 course. You have a nonprofit organization, so you should be going to grants.gov. I don't know why you're still here. Is it legit? Absolutely. Hello Skip is a federally certified nonprofit organization. Google them and figure out if it's a legit thing yourself. Matter of fact, we actually just Googled what is a grant, right? Here it is. What is a small business grant? Google, clear as day. So all the questions y'all have, I don't know why y'all don't be asking Google. Google got all the answers. A small business grant is an award, usually financial, given by one entity, typically a company, which could be Walmart, Amazon, Etsy, Google, Tesla, whoever. A foundation, which is a foundation, nonprofit foundational organization, which is Hello Skip, Hello Alice, right? Another foundation could be the Fearless Fund. Another foundation could be the Seed Fund, right? Another foundation could be, SBA. Or the government, which is grants.gov. Or it could be, the presidential administration at the time. Or it could be the U.S. Treasury. Government, United States government. To a company to facilitate a goal. Facilitating a goal could be starting a business, right? Or to incentivize performance, which could be scaling business. Okay, so let me go back to the grant because I see some of y'all just coming in and y'all are asking questions that I just went over this. All you have to do, it says, at Skip, we understand that starting a business is difficult. It's why we build our tools to help entrepreneurs fund and grow their business. The Skip $10,000 Entrepreneur Grant celebrates the sacrifices you have made to start your business, and this grant is open to all entrepreneurs, early stage entrepreneurs, and U.S.-based small business owners, regardless of the stage or size of your company. Now, you have to be a U.S.-based entrepreneur. Preference will be given to early stage entrepreneurs. What they mean by that is you don't have to have an LLC or EIN. You can just be a startup, okay? And you have by May 31st to apply. That's it. All right, so you said I have an LLC, but need the link for you for the grant. Here you go, helloskip.com. I don't gatekeep nothing. There you go, helloskip.com. How do we go about getting this service from you? So if you want me to apply for this grant for you, all you have to do is purchase my $35 course on how to write a business plan. The reason for why I'm directing y'all to do this is because y'all need a business plan, okay? It is $35. You can visit Etsy, superioursolution.etsy.com, or you can click the link, all right, in the description, and you need to purchase this, and I will send you via email a Google form to complete, and I'll complete this grant for you live on YouTube. I'm actually about to apply for Lakia once she submits my form, and then I'll show you guys her answers, and I'll read one of her answers to you so you'll have clarity and reassurance on how your answer should sound when you are applying for this grant for yourself. The reasons for why I want you guys to purchase this course, I've already had this course out for weeks, but it's how to write a business plan, is because you can't even get a CDFI loan or any other type of lending opportunity without having a business plan nowadays, okay? Nowadays, they want to verify, fact check everything. They want to go through everything. Not only do they want to know on the loans, credit cards, lines of credit side, they want to know where you stay at. They want to know how much money you making. They want to know what your credit is and what your banking relationships is with them other folks, and have you been paying your stuff back on time. They want to see what is your tax returns looking like. That's what they want to see. They gangster. And on top of that, they also want your business plan too, because they want to make sure that you have the right mind. You got the right mind, and you ain't coming up in here just asking for $10,000, $20,000 just because your ass broke. No, they want to make sure you have the right mind for what you asking for. They want to go through all of that. With grants is like more forgiving. Grants is like, all right, if you could just explain to us how you're going to use this money, we'll go ahead and give it to you. Because at the end of the day, we need to give this money out anyway, because we are Walmart, Amazon, Etsy, and Google. And if we give this money out to y'all freely, then we get help on our taxes, and Uncle Sam won't be up our ass. So we want to give the money out to you. You just got to let us know that you are a deserving entrepreneur. Are you? Yes, friend, you are. Don't be questioning yourself. You are. It's just all about you putting those words together. And we have the free tools out here to be able to use to be able to develop our companies, right? Simple as that. So the two main websites that I use to search for grant opportunities is grants.gov and grantwatch.com. Now, you ain't got to believe me. Get off my live. If you don't believe in grants, don't come on here, because I don't want anybody who has limiting beliefs. I want somebody who truly is looking for different opportunities. Now, if you don't want to take on a grant opportunity, then get your credit straight. Have the income. Meet the requirements for the loan, line of credit, and credit card. And also, I want you to take on this. All right, before you leave, remember this. When you apply for those loans, lines of credit, and credit cards, when you apply for those opportunities, it can take you to apply for 4 of them before you get one yes. And after you've applied for 4 different loans, lines of credit, or credit cards, you subjected yourself to almost 12 inquiries. Remember, there's 3 credit reporting agencies: TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. Some of these lenders run through all 3 of them, right? So remember, you doing credit checks on that side, but on the grant side, you can apply for 4 grants and you ain't have to get no credit checks. Them folks did not need your date of birth or social. Them folks was not looking for your bank statements, and they also wasn't looking for your tax returns. It's just a grant. Okay, so for those of you who are just coming in, let me go ahead and show you the grant. I'm always talking about this grant, so sometimes it's just kind of like, it's a little bit tiring consistently saying it, but I understand y'all are new. All right, so helloskip.com. That's where you can go. I don't gatekeep any information. I give it all out. Ask me a question and I'm gonna answer it right here. I don't gatekeep nothing, because at the end of the day, there's a difference between a wantrepreneur and an entrepreneur. A wantrepreneur is somebody who want all this education, but they ass ain't gonna do shit with it. But an entrepreneur is somebody who really gonna take that E in entrepreneur and execute. That's who I'm looking for. So visit helloskip.com. All right, and this is a grant for anybody who wants to start a business, okay? $10,000 just for you to kickstart your business for summer 2024. This is a no-brainer. It's a 3-question application. You can visit helloskip.com. You can use my invite code Superior Shelby. That's Shelby with an IE at the end. And then you can go ahead and apply for this grant yourself. If you want me to apply for it for you to save you time and mental space, then go ahead and purchase my $35 course on how to write a business plan. You need to know how to write a business plan, or you need to write one yourself using these traditional tools I'm teaching you, and also these artificial intelligence tools I'm teaching you in this quick little course. Now, once you purchase the course, just like Lakia just did, then I'll go ahead and send you the Google form to complete. And then once you complete the form, I'll go ahead and complete this application for you. And your answers will look like this. I did this application for Moana last week. Not saying that me and my team, we didn't have more, but I was just conveniently logged into hers right now. But the first question says, describe your product or service. The second question, I'm telling you I don't gatekeep, so I'm literally going through the entire application with you, because I know you're probably asking, well, do you got to have good credit? No, duh. A small business grant is an award. You ain't never have to pay an award back, okay? Some of y'all are asking, well, do you have to have an LLC? Well, let me go ahead and go back and show you. It says preference will be given to early stage entrepreneurs. When it says that, you don't have to have an LLC, you don't have to have an EIN, you don't have to have a website, you don't have to have income, you don't have to have a good credit, you don't have to have none of that stuff going on. Well, can I apply for this grant for multiple businesses? Hell no, because that's being greedy, friend. Give everybody else a chance. Hell wrong with you. I only applied once. How you gonna do me like that? You got by May 31st to apply, okay? All right, so let's go back over the application. First question says, describe your product or service. The second question says, why did you start your business? Why? The third question asks, what would you consider to be your biggest accomplishment? Simple 3-question application. That's it. That's the end of it right there, friend. That's it. That's the end. That's it. There's nothing else to it. Are they asking you for your social on here? No. Are they asking you for your date of birth on here? No. Are they asking you for your credit? Oh my God, who are you banking with? No. Describe your product or service. Some of y'all can actually do that very well. You are very good at explaining to us what your product or service is, how you're going to be servicing the community, how you're showing commitment to the community. Some of y'all are actually really good at saying it. Just say it here on the application and improve with AI, bruh. The artificial intelligence is going to get you right. Brandy, no, you can't. Brandy just reached out to me through Etsy. No, you cannot. Apply for this yourself. This is only for people who have never applied for a grant before, or you are not a part of my grant community and you truly need help. And this is your first time kickstarting this. The reason why is because I want more and more people in the United States of America to know about these grant opportunities. Y'all love to follow Pinky Code, but y'all don't never like to execute nothing that this woman talking about. She be talking about these grants. Pinky Cole is owner of Slutty Vegan. Y'all know who she is? And she give out money all the time. Pitch competitions, all kind of different stuff, but y'all want to be scary. You want to be scared to chase your dreams because you know it requires you to be a better version of yourself, which requires work. I ain't talking to you. Get off my live. I'm looking for somebody who's tired of being in the same cycle, tired of being in the same, crab bucket that they've been in all their life, and they truly looking to execute a plan, and they need somebody to help them put that plan together. That's who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the ones who had a blessed idea. God literally blessed you with an amazing idea. You dreamed about this thing. You've been dreaming about it since the start of this year, and you've been telling your friends and family, if I just had $10,000, man, I'll flip 10 to 100. I'll flip 100 to $1 million. This is perfect for you. This is called the Startup $10,000 Grant. So if you're thinking that you can only use this $10,000 to start a service or a product-based business, no. If you want to get into trading, if you want to get into buying stocks and day trading and teaching people how to do that, yes. If you want to get into a car rental business, yes. You want to get into Airbnb, yes. You want to get into short and long-term rentals, yes. You want to get into fix and flips, yes. You want to get into the trucking business, I don't know why you want to do that, friend, because I did it, but hey, go ahead and have at it, yes. This is for anybody, no matter what race, ethnic group, gender, or sexuality you are. We don't care. This is a grant to help you start. The reasons for why Hello Skip, which is a federally certified nonprofit organization, the reasons for why they're always giving out this money is to help the American economics. Small business owners and innovators and entrepreneurs and startups are the most that is affected when the economy is going to shits. It's true. So visit HelloSkip.com and apply for this $10,000 grant opportunity to help you kickstart your summer 2024. You got an amazing product. You got an amazing service that you want to put out. And some of y'all made some dope ass hair and skin body oils. Y'all make this shit out of y'all house. You mean to tell me you ain't going to put in a 3-question application to see if you can get $10,000 to buy more supplies and more equipment to help you kickstart the summer? And let me tell you something, just posting on Instagram, that ain't gonna do shit no more. Not when Instagram just came out with their new business packages, talking about paying $350 a month to be able to promote and to be able to get your services and products out there. Yeah, that's what's going on. So if you think that you are going to purchase or have a service or product, and I could just go and post it on Instagram, Instagram is going to declaw your shit. In other words, they are not going to push it out unless you're paying that $350. This is breaking news. It just came out literally 48 hours ago. Y'all can Google this. I'm not BSing you. So I'm here to tell you right now, you're going to need this $10,000 because you're going to need to purchase your equipment and supplies. You're going to need to develop your website. You're going to need to promote your business and put it out there. It ain't no posting on Instagram and stuff like that no more. And it's the algorithm automatically serving in your favor. That's not happening anymore. You got 30 days left with that, baby. So visit HelloSkip.com. All right, let me show y'all the details again. You must be a U.S.-based entrepreneur. That's what it says. That's it. Be a U.S.-based entrepreneur and a small business owner 18 years or older to apply. Preference will be given to early-stage entrepreneurs. Preference will be given to early-stage entrepreneurs. So that means that you don't have to have an LLC or EIN to do this. You have by May 31st. Yeah. Okay. So HelloSkip.com. This is the 3-question application. Describe your product or service. Second question, why did you start your business? Last question, what would you consider to be your biggest accomplishment? That's it. That's literally it. They're not asking for you for your social. They're not asking you for none of that stuff, okay? All right, so y'all go ahead and have at it. If you want me to apply for the grant, I'm actually about to apply for this grant here live on YouTube for Lakia. If this is your first time just learning about me, I'm a 71% successful grant writer. I got into grants because I had a trucking business at one point in time. Me and my ex, and we did car hauling. Yes, it's very expensive to have 2 semi-trucks, 2 trailers, all of that. Worst case scenario happened with my driver, he was been driving for 35 years. He was actually a friend of my mama's. I really, really, really hope that he forgive me for that situation. Paid all them thousands of dollars just to send it. We from Miami. So we paid all those thousands of dollars to make sure the truck was properly serviced before it went on the road. Allegedly it was. We got scammed and finessed. When the truck went up to Virginia and tried to do a round trip to come back, the engine blew, which resulted in $30,000 in debt. My credit went from 721 to 540. No, I didn't get a chance to get my credit back up there because it takes years to build that when you're building it organically without trade lines. So guess what? I had to use all of my credit cards. And then I was going through it. I was going through it because at the same time, I also had my credit repair business at the same time, helping other trucking owners, people who want to get into trucking, make sure they have their credit straight so they can go ahead and get them a truck. At the time, trucks was like $10,000. You can get a box truck for like $5,000. This was before the pandemic. And then before you know it, y'all, I was so shook. I applied for a grant. I think it was a Galaxy grant. I forgot which one it was. And I ended up getting $10,000 just by being a black woman-owned business. Then I applied for the SBA grant. This is before the pandemic now. I applied for the SBA grant, got $10,000. Then I applied for another grant for being a woman-owned small business. I don't know if it was Fearless Fund or it was I Fund Women or one of them well-known ones. And I got $10,000. I was able to break even. I ain't make no extra profits out of that. I was able to break even that year. And I was able to tell all of my people that I was helping fix credit for trucking. I said, hey, it's grants out here. And I started applying for grants for them. I said, screw the credit cards, screw the loans. Well, we could get government grants to help us get our trucking businesses get started. And I helped so many of them start businesses off of that. And they are so happy right now. Yeah, they probably still fixing their credit. Hey, this is the thing, right? Credit can take years to develop. But guess what? They was able to apply for a grant. And now those same businesses, those over 800 businesses that I helped start and scale their business, not all of them were trucking businesses because that was when I started developing myself with being a grant writer. Right? I'm telling you my whole story, so you know this ain't no facade. So you know this ain't no finesse. The reasons why I'm telling you this is because if I was able to apply for a grant and I was able to break even and I was able to get myself up out of the hole, you could do the exact same thing. Listen, I may be superior Shelby, but honey, I don't got magic. I don't have magic. I just know how to create my own reality. I just know how to never believe in failure. That's just what I live, my principles, right? Everybody have their own morals, characteristics, and principles they live off of. But if I would have been fearful, if I would have been a person who is easy to knock down, because when you a boss and when you are a business owner, you can't be so easy to knock down like a domino. You got to stand 10 toes strong. You got to stand up like y'all see how Murphy be standing you got to be stand up. You got to stand up for what you believe in and for what you're putting your efforts into. But if I was let that way and I had that type of mindset, I would have never knew about grants. I would have never persevered to trying to find different alternatives. There was, at the time when my truck and all that stuff happened, there was no going to the Aaron Scott to go get a cash advance for $500 just to pay them back $540. That was not going to happen. There was no situation where I could call and go to Wells Fargo because I was with Wells Fargo. Yeah, I had to leave them, you guys. There was no way I could call Wells Fargo after I had already been banking with them for 5 years prior to that. There was no way I could have been able to possibly ask them for a loan just to help me out. Wanna know why? Because they're going to be like, you a black woman? Oh, ugh. That's how Wells Fargo do. They're going through a whole class action lawsuit right now about that. So there was no alternatives but this one. And when I applied, I was able to scale and get myself to the next level. Yeah, we sold the trucks, sold the trailers, all that. All that was over. Trucking business. Shout out to y'all who's in the trucking business, because it is no cookie cutter business. That is not like lawn care services. That is not like hair, getting into hair. That is not something that's easy. That's not like e-commerce. That is not like a fix. No, this is like when you get into trucking, it costs money. You got to pay to play in the trucking industry. And I thought it was cute because you hear so many people, so especially black folks, saying, oh, I want to buy my own truck, this and that. And it was such a high demand amongst the black community. Still is. People believe that, oh, I'm going to get into truck, baby. That ain't no easy industry. And guess what? You got people that's been in that industry for 40 plus years. You think they want your young ass coming in here thinking you finna eat all their money? Nah. So you gotta really stand 10 toes about yours. Right? And you got to really persevere through your phases of adversity, which is how I was able to come across grant opportunities. This is why I bring these opportunities to y'all, because some of y'all have amazing products and services, and you just simply lack the working capital to be able to scale. Well, these are the perfect opportunities you should take advantage of. Grants is free money that we don't have to pay back. No credit checks, no personal information needed. It can come from either Walmart, Amazon, Etsy. It can come from the U.S. Treasury or the Presidential Administration. It can also, right? It can also come from, like different foundations, like Hello Skip. Telling you gotta apply. All right, so let's see if our friend here completed the form, because we need to go ahead and apply for Lakia. I guess Lakia is still doing the form. Let me refresh and see if any of y'all purchased the course and make sure everybody has the form that they need. All right, so that way I can go ahead and apply for this $10,000 grant for you live on YouTube. Okay, no, you don't have to have an LLC. You do not have to have an EIN. You can be, its preference will be given to early stage entrepreneurs. All right, so that means if you don't have an LLC and if you don't have an EIN, you're more preferred to apply for this grant. They would rather you apply for this grant, okay? Hey, y'all. Okay, so let me see what y'all talking about in the chat. Okay, so she was like, Vanessa was like, yeah, that's my fear. I've been dispatching for over 10 years and I wanted to do more, but all the scamming and everything, now I'm so scared. Yeah, well, look, you can't be scared. Scared money don't make none, babe. Also, after purchasing your $35 course, will you be able to apply for other grants that come up, or is it just the one? Sorry for the question. It's only just this one, okay? You will not pay me $35, a 71% successful grant writer, and expect me to apply for more grants for you for $35. Don't play with me. Ask yourself that. If I gave you $35 for your service or product, if I gave you $35, would you service me for the rest of the year? 6 a.m.? Answer that question for me. If I gave you $35, would you service me for the rest of the year? Vanessa says, yep, fake ass dispatchers and drivers running it for everyone accepting $1 a mile. See? In every industry, they got something going on, but you got to be able to persevere and keep pushing forward. You know what I mean? Yeah, you got to be able to persevere and keep pushing forward. This business is like a jungle. Lions, tigers, and bears. This is not the Sandlot. It's not the Sandlot. I'm being honest with you. So if you don't get off your ass and promote and put your service or product out there, don't worry about it. Because Sally around the corner have the same idea that God blessed her with. And guess what? She's an executor. And guess what you're going to do? You're going to sit back and you're going to see somebody else live your dream off of an idea that you thought you was the only person on earth that had that idea. Bitch, please. You know how many people it is on this earth? I'm not the only grant writer out here. You know how many other grant writers there is? I could name five off of my whole entire. I could name 5 just Joy Hunt, Stormy Banks, Bossy Wig, Grants King. I forgot her name. Ellie Talks Money. That's 5 off the rip right there. Y'all follow all 5 of them. Most likely some of y'all do. It's too much information out here. It's too much information out here, for real. What if you have multiple new businesses? Can I do this for each? Nope. That's greedy, William. How you gonna do me like that? I only got one fucking business. So you're gonna go in here, you're gonna apply for all of your new ideas and your new business, but I only got one business, so I can only apply for one business. That's not fair. Facts, I appreciate that. I need to purchase the other course as well. Okay. All right, so let's see. Lakia says she's almost done. So as soon as she's done, we're gonna go ahead and apply for the grant for her. Here live on YouTube, for those of you who are just coming in, let me show you guys the grant. We are talking about the Hello Skip $10,000 startup grant, and this is for anybody who simply could use $10,000 to start their business. And judging by what's going on with social media, marketing, ideas, and things like that, I don't know about y'all, but Instagram, I'm gonna find this for y'all. I'm gonna say this really quick before I show y'all that again. Instagram, Meta, Facebook, aka Instagram, all of them, they the same folks. We all know this, okay? Mark and them, Mark Zuckerberg and them, done put out a whole business structure, subscription-based type of situation on Instagram. So you think you gonna go through summer 2024 and post your business on Instagram, and you think the Instagram algorithm is going to serve in your favor without you paying for the subscription? You got to be out your rabbit ass. Got to be out your mind. Instagram has officially posted how they have put out different tiers to their subscription, and that when you get ready to post your business, you can pay up to $350 a month, and they will put you at the forefront of the algorithm, which means when somebody searches for a cleaning lady, when somebody searches for a plumbing man near me, when somebody searches for a restaurant, when somebody is searching for pickles, when somebody is searching for a certain type of content, lifestyle content, makeup, when someone's looking for somebody to give them hair and skin body oils, if you pay the $350 a month, you'll be at the forefront. You think I'm not paying it? I'm definitely paying it. Because when y'all search for grants, guess who's going to come up? Superior Shelby. You got to pay to play. It's business. It's business. There is no fairness in this situation. The only fairness is if you got the money to play, go ahead and pull up then. That's why you guys need to apply for these $10,000. All of these grants. Because business is not going to be, it's not going to be as easy, let's say, or cookie cutter as we believed it to be, or how people are trying to program y'all to think it is. No, that's not how it is. Like, there was somebody else who created Facebook too. But guess what? Mark and them had the money. There was a whole nother, nobody talks about this, but there was another platform like Amazon before Amazon came out. Nobody talks about that. And there's like a YouTube video out, like a whole documentary out about that particular platform. The only thing is they were the underdogs. They didn't have the money. That's it. So many amazing musicians and artists are out here that have amazing music that say some real stuff in their lyrics. Don't even be cussing. Sound good, but guess what? They don't have the money behind them for the marketing budget. That's what it takes. It takes money, babe. So apply for these grant opportunities so you don't have to use your credit and you don't have to put yourself in debt because you're so focused on trying to get the money. Because you're so focused on the money. Don't be so focused on the money when you staring off from the execution plan. That's not what I'm trying to tell you. I want you to be motivated to apply for grant opportunities that's free money, that you don't have to worry about your credit checks. You don't have to worry about your date of birth or social being scammed, finessed, or in a cyber breach, or none of that stuff, okay? So, let's see. Let's get down to it. We got Lakia, who we are applying for. Shout out to Lakia, who purchased my $35 course on how to write a business plan. She purchased the course just so I can go ahead and apply for this grant for her live on YouTube. So shout out to you, friend. We're going to go ahead and apply for this grant for her. And if you want me to apply for the Hello Skip grant for you live on YouTube, all you have to do is purchase my $35 course on how to write a business plan. And once you purchase the course, I will email you the Google form to complete, just like I did to Lakia, and then you'll fill out the form and we'll move forward, okay? So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and log her in into Hello Skip and see what's going on in here, okay? So HelloSkip.com is a federally certified nonprofit organization. They are always giving out free money to entrepreneurs and startup business owners, right? And so this month they are giving out actually two $10,000 grant opportunities. But this one I'm talking about is for startups, okay? No, you don't have to have an LLC. No, you don't have to have an EIN, friend, and you don't have to have a business bank account or a website. This is the perfect grant for you to be able to scale yourself, right? For the summer. So visit HelloSkip.com. I'm actually in here right now inside of Lakia's grant application, okay? So I'm gonna show y'all here for those of you who just came in. All right, so this is her grant application. As you guys can see, it's blank, all right? And these are the details. HelloSkip.com, this is it, okay? And it says, at Skip, we understand that starting a business is difficult. It's why we build our tools to help entrepreneurs fund and grow their business. The Skip $10,000 Startup Grant celebrates the sacrifices you have made to start your business. This grant is open to all early stage entrepreneurs and small business owners in the United States, regardless of the stage or size of your business. Now, you must be a US-based entrepreneur, 18 years or older. Preference will be given to early stage entrepreneurs. This means, friend, you are more preferred to apply if you don't have your LLC and also if you don't have your EIN. You have by May 31st to apply for this grant opportunity, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and apply. The first question asks, describe your product or service. So we're gonna learn about Lakia's new business and what her product or service is. Why did she start her business? Okay, so tell us about your entrepreneurial journey. And then what would you consider to be your biggest accomplishment? So I asked certain questions on my forum, like why should the grantors choose you, right? That will help me out with understanding why you started your business and also telling me about your business, right? When was their start date? Tell me about your product and service. So I'm going to go ahead and go into my form here, and we are going to learn about our friend Lakia's business. Shout out to you, Lakia. Thank you so much for trusting me and applying for this grant for you here live on YouTube. Now, what Lakia can do is go right behind me because it's a dashboard. She can log in, and once she logs in behind me, she can copy and paste these answers into the other $10,000 grant on a small business, Hello Skip small business grant, okay? So, or it might most likely will already be filled out for her, okay? So let's go ahead and get her a really nice company description, okay? And what is the name of her new business? So her new business is called Miss Kia's Dance and Sip. Shout out to her. Oh, this is super nice. And let's see, because to me, I'm thinking like, okay, like a dance studio, right? All right, so let me see. It's kind of like paint and sip, she said, but it's just going to be dancing. Oh, that is so dope. And it's for all ages. Oh, that is super cool. She's also going to be renting out her space for like different events and stuff, right? So kind of like an event space rental. Super dope. Shout out to you, Lakia, girl. All right, so let's get her a really nice company description. And then what I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and plug her description and I'll read a little bit of her description for y'all. So that way you can understand and have clarity and reassurance. So you can have clarity and reassurance on what your answer should sound like for this Hello Skip $10,000 startup grant. For those of you who are just coming in, we are applying to the Hello Skip $10,000 startup grant. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you all would truly appreciate having a free $10,000 that you didn't have to run your credit and you also don't have to pay back for the start of summer 2024. Right? So let's get down to it. Let's get down to it. She said, I'm done. I'm horrible at typing. No, it's A-okay. That's why we have artificial intelligence, right? That's why we have all of these different tools amongst us that we can use to be able to help us get our point across. What you wrote here on the form was just good enough, okay, Lakia? All right, can I still apply if I created my business in June 2023 and I already have an LLC and EIN? Yeah, you can. Actually, there's another $10,000 grant for small businesses, so you don't even have to apply for this startup one. You can apply for the other one. All right, Vanessa, visit HelloSkip.com. Rocky B says, good morning, I'm new here. Can you send me both information to apply for this grant and for multiple grants, please? Thank you. Hey, Rocky B, let me let you know right now, I charge $3,000 to apply for multiple grants for you for 3 months. Okay, so that's just that. But if you want me to apply for this one grant for you, this $10,000 grant for you, all you have to do is purchase my $35 course on how to write a business plan, okay? The link is in the description. All right, so let's go ahead and put, make sure her answers are nice and polished and tailored. Okay, shout out to Kia. So Kia is doing a dancing sip, y'all. So have you heard of painting with a twist? I did, friend, because I used to go to them. Painting with a twist was the perfect and the cutest outing for your friends or your girlfriends, or for you to have a quick little date. Dancing with a sip is just a whole nother twist on it. Imagine being able to learn how to salsa dance and also drinking mimosas at the same time too. We're going to be dancing and falling all over each other in this event space, friend. But it's okay, because the purpose of us joining together is for us to have fun and to have some type of sisterhood, right? I love what you're doing. I love what you're doing, friend. Let's go ahead and help you get this $10,000, because this idea is definitely well deserving. So for those of you who are just coming in, we are applying to the Hello Skip $10,000 startup grant. All right, so this is for anybody who can truly use a free $10,000 to start their business. All right, so let me go ahead and make sure all of her answers are good. And I'm actually going to read one of her answers so that way you guys can have reassurance on what your answers should sound like. Okay, so let me make sure they all are, like, the format looks good, it sounds good. But yeah, dancing with a sip, that's what she's on. That's kind of what she's on it, but it's called Miss Kia's Dance and Sip. Okay, so let me say this. Yeah, she's like more of hip hop vibe, like Beyonce line dance. Okay, I like that. That's super dope. I like that. That's really a fun environment for real. All right, so let me show you guys her answers. All of her answers are very strong and they're very thorough. So let me show you here. Okay, so Miss Kia's Dance and Sip, okay? It's an innovative and vibrant space where art meets rhythm in a celebratory atmosphere. Unlike the traditional paint and sip experiences, we invite you to immerse yourself in the joy of dance while enjoying a variety of creative classes designed for all ages. Whether you're stepping into the world of dance for the first time or refining your artistic skills, our studio provides a diverse array of dance and art classes that cater to every skill level. At Miss Kia's Dance and Sip, creativity knows no bounds. Our studio is not only a place to learn and enjoy dance, but also serves as a dynamic event space. We offer rental properties for local artists and rental opportunities for local artists and dancers to host their own classes or workshops, fostering a community of artistic collaboration and cultural exchange. All right, so obviously there's more to her answer, but this is how you want your answers to sound when you are describing your product or service. What do you guys do? What are you about, right? And then the second question, why did you start your business? I'm not going to read all of her answers, but as you can see, they're strong and they are all thorough. They're exceeding the character count. All of my answers are very thorough, polished, professional, and detailed, because you want to explain to the grantors the true reasons for why you are deserving of this $10,000 grant opportunity. So let me go ahead and submit Lakia's application. Shout out to you, Lakia, and thank you so much, friend, for trusting me and applying for this grant for you. So for those of you who are just coming in, if you would like for me to apply for the grant for you, all you have to do is purchase my $35 course on how to write a business plan. Once you purchase this course, the link is in the description. Then I'll go ahead and send you a Google form to complete, so that way I can apply for this $10,000 grant for you here live on YouTube, okay? Now, this grant is for anybody who wants to start a business. I'm targeting startups, okay? Even if you have an LLC and you haven't made profits, this is actually the perfect grant for you as well. Now, it says all you have to do is be a US-based entrepreneur and be 18 years or older, and preference will be given to early stage entrepreneurs. So you don't have to have an LLC and you don't have to have an EIN. If you don't have an LLC or EIN, you're more preferred, all right? Preference will be given to you. And we have 21 days left to apply for this grant, okay? All right, so I actually wrote the answers for her. Lakia, go ahead and explain to them, because Phyllis just came in. You're welcome, Lakia. Lakia says you're amazing. Thank you so much, friend. You're amazing for taking on this opportunity and blessing me with the ability to learn about your amazing idea. Like, girl, dance and sip. All right, girl. Okay, so Lakia, tell Phyllis that I just applied for this grant for you live here on YouTube, and I actually showed y'all. Yeah, there you go. Lakia said yes, she wrote them, period. Let them know, because they be thinking it'd be a finesse. All right, so Lakia, let me log out. so you can go ahead and log in. Okay, so I'm gonna log out of Lakia's Hello Skip right here, and I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna send her emails telling her, hey, congratulations, I'm all done, just to confirm, so she can always have this email to go back and to also, log in, right? So let me go ahead and make sure my friend has all of her information. But shout out to you, Lakia, girl, and y'all better support our friend. All right, y'all know I don't play that. Like, we support each other. My friend is out there in Long Branch, New Jersey. So if you up there in the northeast side, okay, go get you dance and sip. All right, dance and sip. Get you a mimosa and learn how to do hands up, two hands up, two hands down. Go friend, go friend. Come on, Lakia. So Lakia's out there in New Jersey, so make sure y'all support Lakia. Shout out to her, okay? Yeah, y'all seen Drea Kelly, she did that. She been going viral with that. I don't know what Beyonce saying, so y'all don't, Beyonce fans, I'm a Beyonce fan too, but I ain't get a chance to listen to the album yet because I'm so focused on these grants, okay? So don't shoot the messenger. All right, so Hello Skip $10,000 grant. All right, oh snap, hold on, wait a minute. I just noticed I just literally sent her. I just sent her the email, but I need to send her the login information. Hold on, friend. Let me make sure you have your login information. Even though you got it, I just want to make sure you have it inside of our email. Okay, so for those of you who are just joining, I am applying for the $10,000 startup grant here live on YouTube. This is the perfect grant for you if you need some money to kickstart your summer 2024, all right? Especially with us knowing the new updates with Instagram. Instagram is no longer allowing us to promote our services and products for free, honey. They want us to pay $350 in order for us to be the top tier on social media. So that means you need this $10,000 to be able to promote your business this summer. All right, there is no, oh, I'm going to just post myself on Instagram anymore. And if you sucked at already posting on Instagram, I'm here to inform you that this may possibly get easier for you. If you suck at posting on Instagram, but you do post, even if it's 2-3 times a month, guess what? If you pay this $350 a month, they're going to push your postings out there. So which means you don't really have to post every day, right? You can post once a week, 4 times a month. And then boom, and because you're paying the $350, Instagram's gonna put you at the forefront. So anytime somebody searches for a plumber, anytime somebody searches to get their hair done in your area, you're gonna be the first person to come up. Kind of like Google search engine optimization, right? So that's how that's going, okay? So let me see, let's go back to the grant because I know some of y'all are like, okay, girl, show me the grant. Show me the money. All right, let me show you the grant because you know I don't gatekeep nothing, friend. HelloSkip.com. This is the website, and it's called the Skip $10,000 Startup Grant. All right, so you must be a United States-based entrepreneur. You have to be 18 years or older. It says preference will be given to early stage entrepreneurs. So what that means, friend, is that if you don't have an LLC and if you don't have an EIN, you're more preferred to apply for this grant than anything else. Okay? You're more preferred to apply for this grant than anyone else, all right? And you have 21 days left to apply for this grant, okay? You can visit helloskip.com. It is a 3-question application. I just completed this application for Lakia. She's actually joining us in the chat, all right? So these are her answers. All of her answers are thorough, professional, and polished, okay, to the T. Now, you want all of your answers to be extremely thorough, professional, and polished as well. So the first question asks, describe your product or service. The second question asks, why did you start your business? The third question asks, what do you consider, what would you consider to be your biggest accomplishment? All right, we want to hear what makes you proud of your business. So what makes you proud of your business, okay? So this is a 3-question application that you have nothing to lose out on. On this application, you don't see where it's asking, I'm gonna zoom out some more. You don't see out here where it's asking you for your date of birth. It is not asking you for your bank statements. It also is not asking you for your social security number. These people don't want to know where you stay at. They don't want to know if you're making any income because it's not a loan. Now, we Googled earlier what a small business grant is. And a small business grant is an award. Have you ever had to pay back an award that you won? If you did a 3-legged race at your family reunion, did you ever have to pay just for you getting a trophy for the family reunion? No. When you ran that marathon, or when you ran that race in high school, or when you was playing football in high school, or when you did a cheerleading competition growing up, or a dance competition, and you guys won these awards and these trophies that your grandma got in the china cabinet at the house, collecting dust, did you have to pay? No, you didn't have to pay that back once you received the reward. Your parents probably had to pay initially so you could join the cheerleading squad, or for you could join the football, the Little League football. But no, it's the same thing. It's an award. You don't have to pay it back. No credit checks, no personal information needed, no bank statements, no tax returns. Visit HelloSkip.com. I don't gatekeep nothing. Let me zoom in for y'all because I know some of y'all need glasses. There you go, friend. I know you need glasses. I got it for you. I got it for you, friend. I know you need glasses. I know it. I know it. I know it. We know it. That's why you need these $10,000 so you can go get you some glasses. Okay, so here you go. Okay, and you must be a U.S.-based entrepreneur, 18 years or older. Preference will be given to early-stage entrepreneurs, and you have by May 31st. Okay, that's 21 days away. So visit HelloSkip.com and you can apply for it yourself. Now, you can have me apply for you. Now, you guys know I'm a 71% successful grant writer, all right? 71% success rate. How did I get that rate? Some of y'all asked that. I've helped over 800 small businesses start a business and scale their business with grant opportunities like this one. Out of those 800 businesses, I took the 2 years, all right? 2 years of looking at all of my analytics, and I said, out of all of these businesses, who actually got at least one grant opportunity? And that's how I was able to come up with that number. I applied for a lot of people. Matter of fact, just within these last 5 weeks, I applied for over 700 businesses. So that's how I got those numbers, okay? And I look at the success rate for me is I look at okay, if I apply for a grant for how many small business owners, how many people could potentially get at least $2,000, right? Because the grants that, at the time that we were applying for was no less than $2,000. We didn't really apply for micro grants for our clients. But now that I became a more medium to high ticket, grant writer, I charge $3,000. So now I'm going for government grants. I'm going for the guarantees. I don't even want to go for the gambles no more. I want to go for the guarantees. But you got to be an established business. All right. That's my actual target market. But I come here on YouTube to give you guys, not gatekeep none of this information, and to give you guys this information freely to motivate you to apply for grant opportunities, because the more and more of us Americans apply for these grant opportunities, the more and more opportunities we will have. This is free money that we don't have to pay back. No credit checks and no personal information needed. Places like Walmart, Google, Amazon, OpenAI, Uber Eats, right, Etsy, and so many amazing big Fortune 500 companies and stuff, they have to give this money out to help them out on taxes. Imagine being $100 million plus annual business, right? Imagine you make over $100 million a year in your business, and Uncle Sam come knocking on the door and say, well, you ain't give nothing in charitable profits or charitable, you ain't do nothing. You ain't give out no money or nothing nowhere. Okay, cool. Out of that 100 million, go ahead on and give us 60. Give us 60 million of that. You keep 40. And then we'll see if we want to let you live for the rest of the year, because we might spend a block at the end of this quarter to see and do a whole nother audit on you. That's what big businesses, they have to go through, aside from and just in accounting, aside from the other things the compliance things that they have to follow through with, right? So they have to give this money out to help them out on taxes. And we are small business owners who need this money, so we have to apply because we don't have the credit necessary to get these loans, lines of credit, and credit cards. Or we don't meet the income requirements to be able to get these loans, lines of credit, and credit cards. Right? Them loans, lines of credit, and credit cards, man, they want to know everything. They want to know where you stay at, where your mama stay at. They want to know who you banking with, how is that relationship. They want to know, do you got income, what job you work at, and is it legit? Sometimes they want to call the job, and then they want a letter of intention. Well, you asking us for $10,000. What is your intent? on using this $10,000 because we'll give it to you, but you also got to pay us back 15. What's the point of doing that? When we have grants out here that we can apply for. Yes, it is a gamble, but think of it like this. If you had the ability to get a free scratch off every day, I'm pretty sure you would scratch that thing off every day for free, every day for the rest of your life. Because you never know when you get a chance at winning $1 million for the rest of your life, or when you can get $25,000 a week for life, or whatever the scratch off it concerns, right? Same thing. If you had the ability to get a free scratch off from 7-Eleven, Wawa's, or from whoever every day, you mean to tell me you ain't gonna pull up and get your scratch off every day and scratch it off before you walk out of there, giving yourself the chance of potentially not having to walk your ass in that job no more? That's exactly the same energy you need to have when we are talking about applying for grant opportunities. Yes, it's a gamble, but let me tell you the 4 ways that you can get approved of a grant. One way is through a pitch competition. Ooh, y'all scared of that. That's Shark Tank. Y'all don't believe in yourself enough for that. Second way is through a random raffle or drawing. Guess what? You still got to apply in order to be in that raffle. The third way is through a first come, first serve opportunity. That's what we love right there. Those more guaranteed opportunities. Those are through the government. And how you apply for that, visit grants.gov, grants.gov. I don't gatekeep nothing. And you will see the requirements for those government grant opportunities. You ain't ready. And the fourth way that you can get approved of a grant is simply through a judgment. And this is how Hello Skip is going to choose their winner, right? And that's simply through reading the answers that you put on the application, and they're choosing the best candidates out of all of the applicants, right? This is why your answers, all of your answers, need to be thorough, professional, and polished, explaining thoroughly what your service or product is. Not, oh, we cut grass. Bitch, so? So? Oh, I do hair. So? Everybody do hair. You know what I mean? So yeah, like you don't want to just be only that. Like you want to be thorough, okay? You want to be thorough, friend. That's what you want to be. All right, so for those of you who are just coming in, we are talking about the Hello Skip $10,000 entrepreneur grant. Let me go ahead and show y'all what this grant is. Okay, so for those of you all who just came in and y'all want some of this good old information, now you can visit helloskip.com. You see, I don't gatekeep nothing, so you can visit helloskip.com. You can apply for this yourself. It is a 3-question application, friend, or you can have me apply for it for you. All you have to do is purchase my $35 course. That's all I'm asking, $35. That's less than your lunch. $35 course on how to write a business plan. I'm also teaching you how to use artificial intelligence to create a business plan in less than 10 seconds. Yeah. So if you want me to apply for you, all you got to do is click the link in the description. If not, then you can apply for it yourself. Visit helloskip.com and use my invite code Superior Shelby. That's Shelby with an IE at the end. Now it says that this grant is open to all entrepreneurs and early stage entrepreneurs and small business owners in the United States. Okay. Regardless of the stage or size of their business, here's how it works. You must be a US-based entrepreneur. Preference will be given to early stage entrepreneurs. So what that means, friend, I know you about to ask me this same question because I done got this same question 5 times on this same 2-hour live. All right. Do you need to have an LLC or EIN? No, you don't, friend. That's why I put it in the title. That's why you clicked on here. So don't even ask that dumb ass question. You got by May 31st to apply. Go ahead and apply. Okay? All right, there you go. All right, so our friend here says, I just purchased your $35 course. Let's go ahead and apply for our friend here live on YouTube. Can I just say, girl, yes, please run to buy her course. Thank you, Lakia. I love it. So Lakia, we just applied for Lakia here live on YouTube, and she actually just logged in and checked her answers, and our friend was like, girl, yes, I love that. Don't forget to, y'all who in Jersey, go support our friend. All right, friend, if you don't got a location yet, somebody in here knows something about real estate. Help our friend out. Don't even do our friend like that. Okay, we all need to spread the love, spread the education and the information. All right, so we got our friend who just purchased, hold on, because it's loading up, Jay Davis. All right, so I just sent you, friend, who I think is 6 a.m. I just sent you the link to your email, so check your email, okay? Check your email. I'm also gonna send it to you through Etsy, through the Etsy chat, just for my records, but it'll be in your email. Check your email and go ahead and complete the Google form I just sent you so I can apply for the grant for you live on YouTube. I'm going to sit here and wait on our friend Joseph. We're going to wait on him to complete the form, and we'll go ahead and apply for the grant for him live on YouTube, okay? If you want me to apply for this grant for you live here on YouTube, all you have to do is click the link in the description and purchase my $35 course on how to write a business plan. You need, as a startup, you need a business plan. You're going to learn on your entrepreneurial journey that people are going to start to ask you certain questions. And honestly, you might get tired of consistently asking these questions. Send their ass a project plan or a business plan. Simple as that. Even when you go for SBA loans and CDFI loans, they do require you to have a business plan. So this is why I'm telling you, purchase a $35 course. You'll learn how to write a business plan. In addition to that, I will also apply for this $10,000 grant for you. Kickstarting your grant writing journey. If this is your first time learning about grants, let me explain to you what a grant is. All right, matter of fact, we can actually Google it together, okay, friend? And I'm also going to show you the grant. So the grant that we are talking about, just really quick, is the Hello Skip grant. You can visit helloskip.com and you can apply for it yourself. You can use my invite code Superior Shelby. But I want to kind of educate you a little bit, especially if this is your first time learning about grants. All right, so what is a small business grant? All right. Let's Google that. Now, when we Google what is a small business grant, this is the actual definition. A small business grant is an award, usually financial, all right, so money. And the money award given by one entity. It could be a company like Walmart or Google or Amazon, a foundation like Hello Skip, Hello Alice, or the Fearless Fund, or the government like the U.S. Treasury or the Presidential Administration. And they give this financial award to a company to facilitate a goal. Facilitating a goal is starting a business, or incentivize performance, scaling a business, right? When you're scaling a business, that's performance. How are you, monitoring that, right? Facilitate a goal, that's starting a business. That's a goal that you have. You want to start a business, you just need the capital. Now, with an award, you never had to pay an award back, all right? Remember, that's what it says. It says this is an award, A-W-A-R-D. When you won trophies and stuff when you was in high school, you never had to pay in order for you to get your trophy, did you? No, that's not how this works, okay? That's not how this works. So what you want to do is that you want to visit helloskip.com and you want to kickstart your grant writing journey. Now, grants do not check your credit. They don't check your personal information. They don't need your date of birth or social. You don't have to provide your tax returns or your bank statements, okay? And that is not what this Hello Skip grant is asking you for. You can visit helloskip.com, apply for this 3-question application for yourself, or you can have me, a 71% successful grant writer, apply for this grant for you live on YouTube. All right, to give you reassurance and let you know I ain't no scam, I will apply for your ass live on YouTube, okay? Now, you have to be a U.S.-based entrepreneur. You got to be in the United States, and you must be 18 years or older. Now, preference will be given to early-stage entrepreneurs. So what that means is if you don't have an LLC or an EIN, that's okay. You're more preferred to apply. Now, you have by May 31st to apply for this opportunity, which is just 21 days away. This is the application I did for our friend here, Lakia, who's in the chat. And all of her answers are very thorough and polished and professional. They're strong. What I like about the Hello Skip application is that you can log into the dashboard and you can check your answers after me. Even when you are applying for yourself, it gives you a progress bar of what your answer strength is. As long as your answers are strong, then you'll go ahead and submit the application. If your answers ain't strong, friend, don't even do yourself like that. Make sure you use artificial intelligence to help you out, okay? And if you used AI, it will come up on the side here and it will say, AI enhanced, okay? So helloskip.com, you can use my invite code. Now let's go over the application together to give you reassurance that you don't have to have an LLC, you don't have to have an EIN, you don't have to have a website, you don't have to have good credit, and you don't have to pay this back. I'm going to go over this application to help you prepare your answers for this application before you decide to apply. The first question asks, describe your product or service. The second question asks, why did you start your business? The third question says, what makes you proud of your business? What would you consider to be your biggest accomplishment? okay? A 3-question application. On here, it does not ask for your social. Let me zoom out. It's not asking for your date of birth. It's not asking for your EIN number. It doesn't want your social media links or none of that stuff. It's a simple 3-question application to help you get the money that you need to start your business, okay? No BS. Hello Skip is a federally certified nonprofit organization. There is more grants in here that you can apply to. This is Lakia's profile, all right? Look at all of these other grants that she can come in here and apply to. There's over 20 grants in here that she can apply to. I've already applied for one, so now she got a $10,000 one, and now she can come in here. I'm pretty sure she's applying for other ones right now. All she has to do is log in behind me and copy and paste my same answers into all the 28 other grants that she can apply to, right? That serves in her favor. Look at this. They got all kinds of Skip grants. Look at this. You got a bonus May Skip grant, special $1,000 grants for members. Okay, May Skip grant. You got a $1,000 instant grant that they're going to give out in about 4 days. That's $1,000 instantly. 10K small business grant. This one ends in 5 days. So for those of you who already have an LLC and either you made money or you didn't, you can apply for this grant. And you can also apply for the $10,000 startup grant that I'm applying to for you guys here live on YouTube. Okay. So this is it. As long as you are a US-based entrepreneur and you're 18 years or older, you can apply. Preference will be given to early stage entrepreneurs. So if you don't have an LLC and if you don't have an EIN, then this is the perfect grant for you, okay? You have 21 days left to apply. 3-question application. Describe your product or service. Why did you start your business? And what makes you proud of your business, okay? Grants is free money we don't have to pay back. So imagine kickstarting summer 2024 with a free $10,000 that you can invest into supplies and equipment. You can invest into your marketing and promoting, especially with us knowing that social media, now Instagram, want us to pay $350 in order for us to push our products and services out there in the algorithm, right? I don't know if you guys know that, but this is breaking news within the last 48 hours. So that $15.99 or $14.99 we was paying for that blue check, now it has been developed. Now there are different packages, especially if you are a business owner owning one of these social media platforms like Meta, Facebook, or Instagram, then yes, they have different packages towards how the algorithm will serve in your favor, which means you're going to need this money in order for you to invest into your marketing and promoting. We are no longer living in the days where you can just simply create a product and you go ahead and post your product on Instagram and with crossing your fingers and hopes and prayers that the algorithm is going to serve in your favor and bring the clients that you deserve to you. We don't live in those days anymore. Now you got to pay to play for real, okay? So let's go ahead and see which one of my friends actually purchased my course, because I see y'all are purchasing the course to have me apply for this grant for you here live on YouTube. And I'm so pleased and blessed to know that you guys are trusting me enough to apply for this grant for you here live on YouTube, okay? So let's do it. Good day. Do you have a link? The link is helloskip.com. Is Hello Skip the same people as Hello Alice? No, they're not. Hello Skip is, I actually know the owners, and that's Ryder, and I believe that's his sister and his, his family. But they actually started Hello Skip as a nonprofit organization to help as like a governmental website for people who need to develop their finances, right? So that's like credit, that's if you need a loan, things like that, right? And Hello Alice is a nonprofit organization that helps small business owners and entrepreneurs scale, right? So no matter what business industry you're in, they're always going to put out different types of information. Hello Alice puts out different blog sites, education, they have different workshops, all kinds of stuff. So Hello Alice is literally for small business development. For Hello Skip is for small business development and personal finance development as well, okay? It's not just that, all right? So they're two totally different people, but I don't want you feeling like, oh, if I apply for one grant through here, then I can't apply for it through the Hello Alice. No, they're two different platforms, okay? You're excited? Yeah, let's do it. Thank you for making this affordable. It's my pleasure. All right, so we're waiting on Joseph. Shout out to Lakia. Shout out to Rachel. Shout out to Joseph. Shout out to Dion. Shout out to Sajeri. I'm hoping I'm saying it right. Sajeri. Shout out to all of y'all for actually purchasing my $35 course on how to write a business plan and trusting me to write this grant for you live here on YouTube.
I'm doing it live on YouTube because I don't want y'all feeling like I'm a scam, all that type of stuff. That is not what's going on here, friend, at all, okay? I love helping out my people. That's all American citizens, no matter what race, ethnic group, gender, sexuality, or none of that stuff, right? I'm here for all small business owners and entrepreneurs because it is us, entrepreneurs and small business owners, that are affected the most when shit goes up. When inflation is happening, when recession is happening, you guys see small business owners dissolving their businesses at an accelerated rate during this time because they can't continue to pay for their business overhead. But then there's so many business owners out here that truly could have used this information and applied for one of these grants and could have helped them persevere through their adversity. This is why I'm always talking about grants, okay? So shout out to y'all. Let me go ahead and make sure I email you guys the form and everything that you need. I'm also sending it to you through the Etsy chat, but I'm going to send it to you both ways, okay? All right, so we are applying to the Hello Skip $10,000 startup grant. This is the perfect grant for anybody who needs some money to start their business during the summer. Ain't no posting your business hoping that, people are going to purchase anymore on Instagram. That's not happening anymore, right? We need to have this money to invest into our marketing and promoting. We need this money to invest into our execution and strategy plan. We need this money to invest into coaching, into education, to invest into our supplies and equipment. Some of y'all want to start some trucking businesses, okay? I know where you at because I was there at one point in time as well, okay, friend? So visit helloskip.com. That's helloskip.com, and you can apply for this 3-question application yourself, or you can simply have me, a 71% successful grant writer, apply for this grant for you live on YouTube, just like I'm about to do for our friends here. That's Joseph, and that's Dion, and that's also, or Diani, and Surgery. I'm hoping I'm saying it right. Sujeri. Okay, so you guys all got my email. I just made sure that you had the correct email. So I sent everything to you all. So go ahead and fill out that form that I just sent you. There is a Google form that you'll have to complete once I send it over to you. And once you complete that form, I will have the information like about your business name, general stuff. I'm not asking for none of that, just general stuff, so I can put together your answer for the Hello Skip $10,000 grant. So for those of you who are just coming in, let me show y'all my answers, because look, I don't play. I know what I'm doing out here in these streets, okay? All right, so here you go. It says, okay, let me see. Hello Skip, $10,000 startup grant. I'm getting some of y'all emails and stuff. All right, so it says you have to be a US-based entrepreneur, 18 years or older, and you have by May 31st to apply. Preference will be given to early stage entrepreneurs. All right, early stage entrepreneurs is somebody who don't have an LLC and don't have an EIN. You are actually more preferred to apply for this grant. So if you got a sister, brother, auntie, cousin, a significant other, a coworker that you know that could use this free information, man, tell them to visit helloskip.com. I would love for you to share my live. That I would really love that. But even if you don't want to do that and you don't want to support me, at least send them the helloskip.com link. You know what I mean? Like, at least send that to them, because you don't want to be a person that is a gatekeeper, right? And I'm not a gatekeeper at all. I love to give out as much information as possible. So you can visit this site and you can apply for yourself, or you can have me apply for it for you. If you want me to apply for this grant for you so your answers could look like Lakia's here, right? All of her answers are strong and they're thorough, they're professional and polished. Then all you have to do is purchase my $35 course. The link is in the description. It's also in the chat somewhere. I believe Gabby posted it somewhere in the chat. I'm gonna try to pin it here for y'all. And there we go. I just pinned it here in the chat for y'all. And once you purchase the course, then I'll go ahead and send you the form to fill out so I can apply for the grant for you live on YouTube, okay? I just did Lakia's. Lakia owns Miss Kia's Dancing Sip out there in Jersey, which is super dope. So we got the ability to learn about her business. So if you would allow me the pleasure to learn about your business and to promote you for free live on YouTube. I be having over 4,000 people come in and out, right? So let's do it. Let's support each other. Is it cool to use a Gmail account? No. Right? Because then I would have to log into your Gmail in order to connect it to Hello Skip. Like, that's too much. Like, give me on the form and ask you, what would you like for me to use your Hello Skip password and stuff. So yeah, just use your email and create a password. I don't have a DUNS number, then skip it. It's not It doesn't have a red star on it on the form, okay? And if you don't have a DUNS number, I actually have a new course coming out on that, okay? Because I feel like a lot of y'all should know what a DUNS number is. Okay, Rocky. Okay, got you. I'll call you Rocky. Sorry. I'm trying to purchase. Where is it located? Hey, Brittany. Okay, so it's located. I just pinned it. Hopefully you can tap on it. If not, and if you're on your cell phone, usually YouTube right now they haven't updated their thing to where you can tap on the links when you're on your cell phone. So you might have to do this on a laptop. All right, I have an email address for another business, but this is a new business I'm starting. Okay, well, use the best email because this is, going to be your HelloSkip platform, right? So it's not, you don't create this dashboard just for this one grant. You create this dashboard, you create this login for all the other grants in the HelloSkip platform. Yes, Michael, this is on HelloSkip, the $10,000 startup grant. Also, they have another $10,000 grant that ends in 5 days, all right? So yeah. Hey, what's up? I just found this live now. What is this? Hey, friend, welcome in. I am a 71% successful grant writer, and I am talking about the $10,000 startup grant. If you want to start a business, friend, and you don't want to use your personal credit and you don't want to have to pay back any type of funding with interest, this is the perfect opportunity for you. Grants is free money that we don't have to pay back, and there are so many different ways that we can win a grant. Yes, it is a gamble because you don't have to pay it back. With a loan, line of credit, and credit card, they're only guarantees because you pay them back with interest. With grants, you just simply have to explain to them why you are the deserving entrepreneur to win, right? So let me show you this grant opportunity since this is your first time coming in. And let me school you a little bit. So you can visit helloskip.com. I don't gatekeep any information, so let me zoom in because I know some of y'all need glasses, okay? And you need to go to the eye doctor. You know you need to go to the eye doctor, friend. Helloskip.com, that is the website that we are on. So this is it. It says, at Skip, we understand that starting a business is difficult. This is why we build our tools to help entrepreneurs fund and grow their businesses. The Skip $10,000 Startup Grant celebrates the sacrifices you have made to start your business. This grant is open to all early stage entrepreneurs and small business owners in the United States, regardless of the stage or size of your business. Now, you must be a US-based entrepreneur. You have to be 18 years or older. You also, preference will be given to early stage entrepreneurs, friend. So that means if you don't have an LLC and if you don't have an EIN, it doesn't matter. Actually, you're more preferred to apply for this grant. And you have just 21 days left to apply. Let me show you the application because I don't gatekeep. The first question says, describe your product or service, which means go into thorough explanation of, what your product or service is. You pretty much want to sell it. The second question says, why did you start your business? Right? This is simple. A lot of you all have amazing testimonies. This is your time to shine. Really put your testimony inside of your answer. And also you can improve with AI if you don't know how to really formulate the answers, okay? And then the last question says, what makes you proud of your business? What would you consider to be your biggest accomplishment? Some of you all biggest accomplishment is actually taking that leap of faith and using some of the money that you bootstrap or you actually got from your 9-to-5 or your income and purchasing your LLC or getting your website developed or getting your logo done, right? That is your accomplishment. That could be what makes you most proud. If you are a creative business, which means you are creating a service, you're creating a product like hair and skin oils. Well, what can make you proud is that you are the one that does all of your production, right? And you know that you make sure you use all organic oils and stuff. All right, so helloskip.com. I am a 71% successful grant writer, friend, so welcome in. And I've been writing grants for over 8 years. I'm also a small business development coach, and I help small business owners get the funding that they really do deserve. And I'm talking about grants, not the loans, lines of credit, and credit cards. Okay, I got other friends that can help you get the loans, lines of credit, and credit cards, but I love talking about grants because it's free money that we don't have to put ourselves in debt in to help us scale our businesses, right? So if this is your first time getting started with grants, let me just answer all the frequently asked questions for you. Now, grants is a gamble simply because you don't have to pay it back. If you had to pay it back, yes, of course it will be 100% guaranteed. Now, think of this analogy. If you had the ability to get a scratch off or a lotto ticket every day for free from like a Wawa, 7-Eleven, or your favorite gas station, I'm pretty sure you will make it a priority to take yourself to the gas station and to get that free scratch off every day. With the intentions of you never know when you get a chance at winning a free $1 million a week for life or whatever the scratch off is. It's the same thing with grants. Give yourself the ability to apply for at least one grant opportunity a day to keep the business debts away. And HelloSkip is the perfect platform to do that. I don't work for HelloSkip. However, I do like the platform for startups and for entrepreneurs. Hello Skip is a federally certified nonprofit organization, friend. So what they do is they always help startup entrepreneurs and seasoned small business owners get grant opportunities and also loans, lines of credit, and credit cards, all funding opportunities so we can start and scale our business. They're federally certified nonprofit organization, friend, okay? So sometimes they get this money from the U.S. government. Sometimes they get this money from other, nonprofit organizations as well. Now, there's 4 ways you can get approved of a grant. One way through you can get approved is through like a pitch competition. So we see that with Shark Tank. You know Shark Tank with Mark Cuban, and it had Kevin Hart on it and Dame Dash. Yeah, that's a pitch competition. The second way you can get approved of a grant is through a random raffle or drawing, but you still have to apply in order for you to be in the pool. The third way you can get approved of a grant is through a actual judgment, and that's how Hello Skip is choosing their candidate for this $10,000 startup grant, where they're reading the answers through each of the applications, and they're choosing the best candidate out of the applicants. And then the fourth way you can get approved of a grant is through a first come, first serve opportunity. And we saw that with the PPP, SBA, funding during the pandemic. And we love those first come, first serve opportunities. And there's more of them out here. Those are through government grant opportunities. You can visit grants.gov, that's grants.gov, and you can search for those more first come, first serve opportunities through there. Apply for those, but those are opportunities not for startups. You usually have to be a seasoned business of at least 2 years or more. Now that you know the 4 ways you can possibly get approved of a grant, out of the 4 ways, I never said that you have to have good credit. I also never said that you had to pay this grant opportunity back. What all of the 4 ways that you can potentially win a grant have in common is that you just simply need to apply. Okay? Now, another frequently asked question I get is, can you apply for that same grant for multiple businesses? Well, no. And the reason why I'm telling you no, even though with some grant opportunities you could, I'm telling you no because it will decrease your chances of getting approved. Grantors deem that to be greedy. If I'm a small business owner with only one business idea, and I'm just giving my one business the chance at potentially winning, and you come here with 10 different businesses because you have multiple business ideas and you have multiple arms like an octopus, that's not fair to a person who's putting all of their eggs in one basket and they're really pushing for the stars. I also want to let y'all know that billionaires ain't become a billionaire off of having multiple businesses. No, they stuck with one thing and they shoot for the stars with that. Like they put all of their faith and belief into that. All right. So yeah, can you apply for multiple grant opportunities with multiple businesses? Or can you apply for one grant opportunity with multiple businesses? No, I would say no. Okay. What's the next frequently asked question I usually get? Do they check your credit? No. I did write some of them down. Let me see. I did write some of them down. Are there any grants in my industry? Well, this is the perfect grant for you. HelloSkip.com has a platform of over 20 grants available for you. It's free. It's free to sign up. Right? So when you sign up for Hello Skip, it's a free platform. You click that white X because yes, they are going to promote something to you just like every other business website will do. Even if you go on Fashion Nova, they're trying to get you to sign up for their email subscription so you can get 20% off. It's kind of the same thing. Just exit out of that and keep it pushing with the platform. All right? And then once you get in the platform, go ahead and apply for other grants that serve in your favor, right? And not just this $10,000 startup grant, but for all of the other ones. Okay? So now, what questions do you have for me, friend? Can you do this with every LLC you have? Yeah, I already answered that. Nope. Any other questions that you might have? I want to make sure that hello, Miss Shelby. I order your business plan. I would like for you. Who said this? Veronica, why would you email me? I hate that. Why would you email me when I could have just shouted you out? Thanks. I hate that. Don't email me, girl. Let me do my spiel. Now you making it seem like I'm not diligent. I don't like that. Here, you should apply for this yourself. Look, here. She's like, well, I'm sorry. when did you apply for me? Girl, 3-question application. You sitting here watching me, you could have did it yourself. All right, let's move forward. And no, I'm not a person that's like, oh, I'm not a cookie cutter person. I'm a boss, so I'm very bossy. And some people might not be able to take on my attitude, but I don't care because I'm not for everybody. So that's that. All right, so we're going to apply for the grant here live on YouTube for Joseph. Shout out to Joseph, all right, who is our friend here. He's starting Davis 3 Home Solutions. Okay, so let's do it. This is super dope. All right, so he's going to invest into some rental properties, right? Yes, he's going to be doing some fix and flipping. I like that. Who doesn't love to get into real estate? Real estate is one of the greatest one of the greatest investments that you can have just so you can get the assets that you truly deserve, right? It's so worth it. Now, I'm not a person that's super into real estate in America, but I'm definitely into international real estate. I learned that, no matter what type of real estate is real estate, assets is an asset. So rather you own gold medallion coins, that's an asset, or you own stocks, that's an asset, or you own a house, or you own multiple properties and land, that's an asset. So an asset is what it is, right? And so I didn't want to subject myself only to the United States market when we're talking about real estate. So I got into international real estate, right? So investing into properties that are like here in Latin America. You guys know I don't live in the United States. I live abroad. I live abroad because I don't want to only subject myself only to the U.S. market. My skills and services and what God has blessed me with is for everybody in the world. I'm global, international, superior Shelby, okay? So I went to, I'm actually going to Colombia because a friend of mine, he actually owns some property out there, and I'm going to see what it's like to start developing some type of property in Colombia, right? And I noticed a lot of people like going out there, as well as Dubai, right? I got a friend of mine, she actually is already multi-millionaire into it. So definitely getting more into international real estate instead of just only the U.S. market. But to each his own, right? Whatever you believe you want to get into or whatever you deem like you want to get into, that's what you want to get into, right? So yeah, shout out to you. Having assets over liabilities. That's what it's all about. Assets over liability. All right, so shout out to Veronica. Shout out to, let me see, Brittany. Shout out to you, Brittany. Finally, you finally got a chance. Brittany was like, where the link at? As soon as you came in here. Instantly, where is the link? I just sent you the information you need. I'm also emailing it to you too, Brittany, okay? There you go. Because I want to make sure you have it. Oh, sorry. Let me make sure I'm in the camera. Let's go, y'all. All right, so I am emailing it all over to you. Veronica was like, straight up, let me just email her. I'm like, bro, don't email me. I'm going to send it to you because now I got a pile of emails in here. Okay, let me send this to you. Hello, Skip. Grant. Now you got the email I sent, and I also sent it to you in the Etsy chat. Okay, so either way you got it. All right, so check your messages. All right, so let's move forward. So we are going to get a really nice company description for our friend here. Remember, he's getting into fix and flips. Okay, fix and flips. All right, so he owns. Let me get the name of the company one more time. Davis 3 Home Solutions. So what made you come up with this name? 6 a.m. I know you in here with us. His name is 6 a.m. here in the chat if y'all didn't know. But what made you choose this name? Like, I know that's like, a part of your name, but why did you go with that name? Okay, invest into real estate marketing. Okay. And yeah, he wants to use his money to invest into marketing, dollars, Google ads, and other marketing services. I love that. That's so dope. That's so dope. All right, so let's see. Why did you start your business? Real estate, there can be so many different reasons why he started his business. For starters, I'm pretty sure he wanted to create his own type of financial journey, legendary journey, right? So he wanted to hold on one second. Let me make sure his thing looks good, or his answers look good.
All right, for those of you who are just coming in, I'm actually applying for this grant here live on YouTube for our friend Joseph. Okay. Shout out to our friend. All right, and I'm just making sure all of his questions all his answers sound good because, we can't be playing, right? He trusted me to apply for this grant for him live on YouTube. So I am going to make sure all of his answers are thorough, professional, and polished. And I'll go ahead and read you one of his answers so you can have reassurance on what your answer should sound like when you are applying for this grant yourself, okay? Building a family legacy in my name. See what I mean? I love that. I love that. That's what I'm talking about. Building a family legacy in my name. Building a family legacy. Building a family legacy. I have to say that because people don't really be saying it. Building a family legacy. That is just beautiful. Shout out to you, friend. All right, so I'm going to take some of what you just said. All right. Okay, so listen to this. Listen to this, friend. At Davis 3 Home Solutions, we're committed to breathing new life into neighborhoods and nurturing sustainable development through strategic real estate endeavors. With a primary focus on acquiring rental properties, investing in tax liens, and executing successful fix and flip projects, our goal is to elevate the worth of each property while generating substantial returns for investors. Employing a dynamic blend of innovative and conventional marketing techniques such as direct mail, advanced dialer systems, and targeted Google ads, we efficiently pinpoint and capitalize in distinctive investment. On distinctive investment prospects. Our holistic approach ensures direct engagement with property owners, offering tailored solutions that cater to their specific needs and situations. Our objectives extends beyond mere profitability. We aim to cultivate vibrant residential environments within our communities by transforming neglected properties into revitalized homes. Davis 3 Home Solutions plays a crucial role in neighborhood renewal and economic advancement. That sounds good, right? Hey, y'all say hey to Murphy. Hey, Murphy. Hey, Murphy. Hey, Murphy. Nope. Stop it. No funky dog. Say hello to everybody. Say hello to everybody. He don't want to be. He be like, I don't be trying to be on there. You got to be photogenic because, mommy, you got to make some money. Okay? Your dog food costs a lot out here in these streets. All right, so that's what his answer is sounding like. All of his answers are strong and professional and polished. So let me show y'all his answers so you know how they look, okay? So look, all of them are strong. What I love about the HelloScape platform is it gives you reassurance before you decide to submit the application. Make sure all of your answers are strong, friend, okay? Make sure they're all strong before you decide to submit the application. So let me go ahead and submit the application for our friend. Let me go over it, make sure everything looks good, make sure it looks good, okay? All right, because I can't be playing with my friend trusted me to apply for this grant for him live on YouTube. All right, there you go. Application is submitted. So all our friend has to do is he's going to log in right behind me. I'm going to send an email over to him his login information. He's going to log in behind me. He's going to see that the grant is completed for him. He's also going to see that read his answers, and he can copy and paste these same answers into a whole nother grant opportunity that serves in his favor. Kickstarting his grant writing journey for summer 2024, right? So this is really perfect. Thank you so much, Joseph, for trusting me and applying for this grant for you. I'm going to go ahead and email you your login information, all that good stuff, okay? Yay, shout out to you. Okay, so it's all completed. And for those of you who are just coming in, we are applying to the HelloScape $10,000 startup grant. This is for anybody who wants to start a business and you simply lack the capital in order to start your business. It's A-okay, friend. It's A-okay. So you can come on into helloskip.com and you can apply to this 3-question application yourself, right? Or you can have me apply for it for you. It doesn't matter. If you want me to apply for the grant for you, all you have to do is purchase my $35 course on how to write a business plan. You need to know how to write a business plan, friend, for your business sake, okay? Now, once you purchase the course, just like how I just did for Joseph and Lakia and for Brittany and for everybody else, I sent them a Google form after they purchased the course. When I send you the Google form, it's a short form questionnaire, business name, start date, email address, simple stuff. And once you complete that form, then me and my team will go ahead and apply for this grant for you, okay? Now, I would love to have the pleasure of applying for the grant for you live on YouTube. Okay, so for those of you who just recently purchased, let me give y'all a quick little shout out real quick, because y'all know I shout out my friends who support me, because I love this. The fact that y'all support me and you supporting yourself, because I'm teaching you in this course how to write a business plan, how to use artificial intelligence tools, or how to use traditional tools like Microsoft Office to develop your business plan, right? So, perfect for y'all. So, shout out to Brittany, Veronica, shout out to Dion, shout out to Joseph, shout out to, she told me to call her a different name. Wait, hold on. Rocky, shout out to you, Rocky. Okay. Lakia and Rachel, shout out to all of y'all who purchased the course and actually is trusting me enough to apply for the grant for you live on YouTube. So I'm all done, okay, with applying for this grant for our friend Joseph. So for the rest of y'all, Brittany, Veronica, Rocky, Dion, I want you guys to go ahead and take this time out to complete that form. I'm going to sit on here for like another 5 minutes, and then I'm going to have to go. Okay, as y'all can see, my dog, he wants my attention. Plus, I have other things I need to do for the day, like consultations and stuff. So I'm going to be on here for another 5 minutes. But even if you fill out the form, I'm still going to apply for the grant for you. I will be back here live on YouTube 6 p.m. Central Time tonight, and I'm going to continue picking up where I left off with applying for the grant. So I would love for you guys to shoot this, share this information, share this live, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on push notifications so you don't miss any of my live streams. Some of my live streams, I'll be dropping little gems here that'll motivate you to keep pushing forward and persevering. So you don't want to miss out on some good information, okay? There's a reason why you came on my live stream today. There's a reason why. So turn on push notifications, friend, okay? So I'm going to sit on here for another couple of minutes, but let's go ahead and go over these details for those of you who are just coming in and you are just learning about the Hello Skip platform and the $10,000 startup grant. You can visit helloskip.com, or you can have me apply for you. The link is in the chat. It's also in the description, okay? Now it says, at Skip, we understand that starting a business is difficult. It's why we build our tools to help entrepreneurs fund and grow their business. The Skip $10,000 Startup Grant celebrates the sacrifices you have made to start your business. Now, this grant is open to all early stage entrepreneurs and small business owners in the United States, regardless of the stage or size of their business. Here's how it works. You got to be a US-based entrepreneur. You must be 18 years or older. And it says preference will be given to early stage entrepreneurs. So if you don't have an LLC and if you don't have an EIN, however, you have a great idea, okay, this is the perfect grant for you. All right, it actually is preferred. Now you have by May 31st to apply. So you got just 21 days left to apply for this grant opportunity, okay? All right, so here's the actual application. So the first question asks to describe your product or service. The second question asks, why did you start your business? The third question asks, what makes you proud of your business idea? What would you consider to be your biggest accomplishment? Now, these are the answers I put in for our friend Joseph, okay? He purchased my $35 course on how to write a business plan. If you would allow me the blessing and the pleasure to actually learn about your business and to apply for this grant for you so you can kickstart your grant writing journey, click the link in the chat. I pinned it. It's also in the description. Purchase my $35 course. And yeah, now go ahead and apply for this $10,000 startup grant for you, okay? So this is helloskip.com. Helloskip.com is a federally certified nonprofit organization, okay? They're always giving out free money to entrepreneurs and small business owners, okay? So you don't have to just only apply for this $10,000 grant. There's so many other grants in the platform that you can apply to, right? Let me go ahead and show you. This is Joseph's platform here. But as you can see, let me go ahead and exit out of here. As you can see, there's over 20 grants available in this platform that you can actually apply for. A matter of fact, each person in this live right now can apply for at least one of these grants. Okay, there's 28 grants in here. So listen, Go ahead, sign yourself up for this free platform and apply for these grant opportunities that serve in your favor so you don't have to put yourself in debt when you are starting your business. All of these grants are for anybody, right? For anybody, no matter what race, gender, ethnic group, or sexuality you are. Okay? It doesn't matter. So the SKIP grant that we are talking about here is the $10,000 startup grant. Okay? This is it. So as long as you are a US-based entrepreneur and you're 18 years or older, you can apply, and you have by May 31st to apply for the grant. Okay? That's it. Remember, grants is free money that we don't have to pay back. No credit checks, no personal information needed. Simply, how would you use this money to help you scale? Now, we have our friend Brittany here that just completed the form. So I'm going to go ahead and apply for our friend Brittany, and then, hopefully somebody else, completes the form so we can come in here and apply for them before I get off of here, because I got to get off of here in about 10 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and sign our friend Brittany up for Hello Skip. So this is her first time signing up for Hello Skip. So shout out to you, Brittany. All right. And if this is your first time signing up for Hello Skip, you can use my invite code Superior Shelby. All right. And sign yourself up. It's a free platform. Grants is free money that we don't have to pay back. No credit checks and no personal information needed at all. Okay. So with that being said, if you are looking for some working capital you can use to invest into your supplies and marketing and equipment and all that good stuff, then this is the perfect grant for you. You don't have to have an LLC for this grant. You don't have to have an EIN for this grant, all right? So we're going to go ahead and apply for our friend Brittany, who owns Pure and Precise Brow LLC. I know that's right, so you making sure our faces look good, right? I love it. I love this. Our friend is based out of Atlanta, Georgia, so shout out to you, friend. All right, and she is going to apply for, well, I'm applying for the grant for her so she can have $10,000 to either do her own lash studio or a brow studio, whatever she wants to do, right, to kickstart her entrepreneurial journey for summer 2024. Now, Hello Skip $10,000 grant does not require you to have an LLC or EIN. It's a startup grant. So the purpose of the grant is to help you start your business, not to scale. There is a whole nother grant in here that you can apply for that ends in 5 days called the Hello Skip $10,000 Small Business Grant. This grant I'm talking about is a startup grant that ends on the 31st, okay? Now, if you want me, a 71% successful grant writer, to apply for this grant for you here live on YouTube, all you got to do is click the link that I pinned at the chat or in the description and purchase my $35 course on how to write a business plan. If not, then you can visit helloskip.com and you can apply for it yourself. Let me show you because you just came in here. All right, so this is it. Visit helloskip.com. You know I'm not gatekeeping nothing. And we are going to go ahead and apply for our friend Brittany, okay? As long as you are a US-based entrepreneur, 18 years or older, and you have by May 31st to apply, okay? So for those of you who just came in, the first question asks you, describe your product or service, okay? The second question asks you, why did you start your business? The last question, what would you consider to be your biggest accomplishment? That's it. A simple 3-question application. No, they're not asking you for your EIN. They don't want to know your credit. They don't want to know where you stay at. None of that stuff, okay? They simply want to know, how would you use this money? Tell us about your business, right? Describe your product or service. Tell us why you started a business. Some of y'all got some amazing testimonies. I started a business because I was going through it with my job. They was threatening me everywhere I go. Every chance I got, they was threatening me. So I decided to go ahead and take the leap of faith and kickstart my journey with my lash studio, right? So it's whatever. Hello guys, I'm a permanent makeup artist located in Atlanta, Georgia. Yay, that's what I'm talking about. So if you're in Atlanta and you need some, your brows done, right? Brow enhancement, things like that. This is the perfect place to go to. It's called Pure and Precise Brow LLC. And our friend, the owner, Brittany, she's in here in the chat with us. And she's based out of Atlanta, okay? Atlanta is definitely a place where if you want to be glammed up, Atlanta is definitely the place lately that you can go to get your hair and everything done, and you're going to come out looking crisp and polished, okay? So I love it. All right, so let's see. I'm creating a really nice company description for her. Once it comes out, I'll read it to y'all so you can have clarity and reassurance on how your answer should sound, okay? All right, so And I'm pretty sure she's into like microblading, things like that. Yeah, I know about that stuff because I thought about doing that at one point in time. I felt like my eyebrows was thin, but then I was like, life went on, and I was like, oh, I actually like the way this looks. Okay, so let me go ahead and make sure your answers look good, they're professional, and they are strong. Now on the Hello Skip application, what you guys are going to notice is that there is a progress bar that shows you the answer strength. You want to make sure all of your answers are strong, okay? All of your answers should be strong before you decide you submit them. Don't even play with yourself like that. What's the point of you applying and you're not making sure your answers are strong, right? So you might have to add more details to make sure your answer is thorough. Sometimes that's what it is with you guys. Sometimes you're just giving straightforward answers and it's not good enough, okay? All right, so at Pure and Precise Brow LLC, we understand that your eyebrows are more than just facial features. They're expressions of your unique beauty and personality. Located in the vibrant city of Atlanta, Georgia, we specialize in a range of premium eyebrow services tailored to enhance and refine your natural charm. With a commitment to precision and perfection, our team of skilled artisans, I can't say that right now, sorry. Artisans, offers a comprehensive suite of brow services, which is including microblading, ombre brows, tints, combination brows, lamination, all kinds of more stuff, okay? And it goes into more details about each of those. At Pure and Precise Brow LLC, we prioritize quality, safety, and client satisfaction above all else. Our cozy studio provides a welcoming environment where you can relax and indulge in a personalized brow experience. Whether you're seeking a subtle enhancement or a dramatic transformation, our talented artists are here to bring your vision to life. All right, so I just scratched the surface a little bit of her answers, but her answers are very thorough. And let me show you, okay? Now, all of her answers exceed the character count, so I just want to let you know, and they're all strong, okay? Which means they're very thorough and they're very professional. This is how you want your answers to sound, okay? As I said, microblading, ombre brows, combination brows, laminate, all of that stuff, right? And it goes into details of each of her services. This is how you want to perform, get your services together, right? This is how you want your stuff to be, right? So I'm gonna submit her application right here and submit it. There you go. You good to go, friend? Okay, so let me go ahead and make sure I email her. Hey, Murphy, you gotta use the bathroom? You gotta use the bathroom? Okay, I'm gonna get you to the bathroom. Let me go ahead and email Brittany her login information. Thank you so much, Brittany, for trusting me and applying for the grant for you. All you gotta do is log in right behind me and check your answers, okay? All right, so let's see here. Let me see your login information. Okay, all right, Papa. Okay, Murphy. My dog is like, show me. I want your attention. My husky. Okay. Let me go ahead. And I submitted the application for you, okay? So yes, girlie, you're so welcome. This is really dope. Oh, wait. Let me make sure. Murphy. You wanna give me a hug? I wanna give you a hug. You wanna give me a hug? You give mommy a hug. You give mommy a hug. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you, Papa. All right, so I sent you the login information. Okay, you messing up the thing. Sorry, y'all. Bad, y'all. Okay, so yeah, shout out to you, Brittany. Okay, so let me log out. All right, Hello Skip $10,000 grant. So for those of you who was just filling out everything, I will come back on here to 6 p.m. Central Time. That's 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and I'm going to finish applying for grants for y'all here live on YouTube. Okay, so if you want me to apply for you, click the information. The information is there in the description for you, and follow that. Okay. Until then, I will be back on here at 6 p.m. Central Time. I'll see y'all later. I got stuff to do, all right? I'm literally about to be 2 minutes late. So I'll speak to y'all later, all right? Peace and blessings. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, and I'll see y'all later tonight, 6 p.m. Central Time on YouTube. Make sure you share this live, subscribe, turn on push notifications, okay? I love you guys. Peace and blessings. Bye.